Hey everyone, welcome back. Yeah, let's get started with chapter 3. Hello. Let's see here. So this is the Dread chapter 3, which, like I said, it's not really hard, it's just a slog. Despite its status as one of the strongest of the Seven Kingdoms, Macedon's founding was relatively recent. As late as— okay, I already read this last time. Hopefully you get the alien today. Okay, so this map is, well, there's a reason people don't really like it. So, you'll start out right here, in this area, and you have to go all the way around up here. Well, you don't have to. If you have a, once you get your thief, you can just go and lockpick the bridge. Am I feeling okay? Yeah, the thing was, I choked on a bit of food earlier, so, my throat's kind of janky, but I'm fine besides that. I'm not sick or anything, it's just that my throat's kind of cruddy from that. Doesn't Warren start with a bridge key? I think you're right. Actually, yeah, no, I think you're right. So, yeah, of course we have, do we have any more healing items? 'Cause I really could use more on, malaria. Yeah, no, we have a bridge key. Okay, so yeah, we can use that. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Let's see. We got Doga, we got Gordon, we got Roddy, who I don't really intend to use. But I guess he's there. Got Cecil, who's actually leveling pretty well. She may be a mainstay, I don't know. I've never really used her long term. Luke is kind of there. I don't know if he's gonna be like a mainstay. Lind is like the best unit in the game. We're definitely using her. She doesn't look very impressive right now, but you gotta remember, Aura has a lot of strength to it. She also starts with Nosferatu and Thunder. Warren's okay. Until we get Caster, I'll probably be using him. I don't remember when we get Caster. Catra is good from start to finish, so. So we're just gonna field what we got. We are technically down 2 units, but it's not a huge deal. This map, like I said, it's not hard, and you get like the best unit in the game. Right here. Jillian, good news. Catra managed to find the Altean Knights, and she's bringing them there now. Roddy the dead body. Yes. I'll ride with them to rescue Princess Minerva. You should find Lena and get to safety. Catra is always top tier. Yeah, I can't think of a single Fire Emblem game where Catra is not good. I don't think there is. I don't think there is a Fire Emblem game where Catra is just not good. She's just consistently always really good. If you see Catra in a Fire Emblem game, you know she's good or reliable. Paula, she's gone. I don't know how or when or why, but Lena's just gone. She is? I wonder. Princess Maria disappeared recently too. Did we connect it somehow? She started with 3 cavaliers in the early game? Yeah, instead of starting with 2, you get 3. Something fishy's definitely going on, and whatever it is, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I won't leave without Lena. I'm gonna stick around the village and see if I can learn anything about where she went. I'd help you save your princess, but, well, I gotta save mine. I understand. With Altea on our side, we shouldn't have any trouble saving Minerva. But just don't push yourself too hard, okay? I know how much Lena means to you, but you still have to survive to see her again. Yeah, I getcha, but I think we've spent enough time chatting. You ought to get going. Tell Prince Marth I said hi, yeah? So yes, this is the start of chapter 3. A lot of these enemies are actually really passive. Not these. These wyverns over here are not. But this map is a lot less of a headache to do, so the wyverns aren't as bad. Because remember I was like, oh, they're so bad, but like here they're not too bad. Because also you get a magic user. So magic, of course, makes quick work of wyverns, as per usual. They have 0 res. We're Mathis. Here's Mathis. And of course we got a ballista. Thankfully it's not a Thracia ballista. Those things suck. It's got an arrow spate, so just keep Catria out of range. Does it not show the range of this thing? Oh right, right, ballistas aren't really that good until later, aren't they? 13 defense. Yeah, it is a lot, but you gotta remember we do have a mage that just melts them. You gotta remember our mage just absolutely melts. Because, remember, she has aura, which is absurd in damage. Where is she? Oh, she's right here. Okay. Yeah, so as you can see, 22 power. So, how the Draconauts are triggered? They're triggered, oh, you mean these? These Draconauts have a different AI. They work with the armory. The armory's a trap. These are just, they just get pulled. And of course, here's Paula. She's really good. She is probably the best unit in the game, if not like the second best. Yeah, you think she looks good now? She gets a lot of EXP on this map. Like, a lot. And Julian is off in some village over here. Not where the thief is, but, actually, I don't know what this thief is doing here. I don't know what his job is. But, oh, he's trying to get to this village, okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go intercept that thief. And, there will be some reinforcements, like calves, but they're nothing. Female unit being the best in the game, let's go. And then a Kaga game of all things. But, Silverlance kind of does it. Pretty solid base on Paula. The thief is coming for Julian's village. Yeah, it's pretty easy to kill him, though, because, I mean, like, he's way over here. We have Paula, who can just delete these guys, that sort of guy. Paula is usually fine on her own. She's more than capable of taking care of business over here. Get me right, Kaga hates women. True. So yeah, as long as Lynn doesn't get one shot, I think we're good. As long as she's not in range of multiple attacks as well. Which it doesn't look like she is. I don't think... Do these guys have javelins? I don't believe so. They're all iron lances. Yeah, that's fine. And I don't think they all get pulled over here. As far as I know, they don't. I believe it's as only whoever's whoever they're in range of. Yeah, I don't really want to be in range of... I don't want to pull both these guys at once. That's not a good idea. Not a particularly bright move. What's the movement again? 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna move you back a bit. If only there was an FE1 ballista, that would be a non-issue. Actually, I don't think they can... Do they really have that much range in FE3 as well? Can we tell how much range they have? Doesn't look like it shows the range. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, assuming it does have 10 range, and I don't think it does, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it doesn't even go full 10 here. Even if it did, it should not reach her. Over here. Let's just check to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so yeah, it's... We go over to the side. 3 to 10 range in FE3 and onward. That's why FE3 cut wooden cavalry. Oh, really? Okay. I thought it was in the remakes that did that. I didn't know FE3 did it, but then again, I think ballistas are pretty weak in this game anyway. Yeah, only 6 attack. That's even on like frickin' Lind, that does like nothing. Yeah, that's 4 damage on Lind. A very frail unit, 4 damage on her. So yeah, I mean it's only really good against flyers. So I think you get the idea. Let's get Marth out of the way. Well, okay, that's not what I meant to do. So we're gonna put, we could in theory use Nosferatu, but I don't think our accuracy is perfect yet. Now, Nosferatu is really good in this game. This game is definitely a game you can Nos tank. I know Nos tanking is usually a meme. It is not a meme in FE3. It is a very viable thing you can do once your Lind is trained up a little bit. I have soloed corridors full of like enemy spam with Nosferatu Lind, and she's really good. I've done it before. It is certainly viable. It's just I probably would not do it initially when her magic is really low. Okay. Okay. See, they don't aggro. If they aggroed, like, I mean to say, if they all went for you regardless, that would be a problem. Because that would be like 10 wyverns you have to deal with at once. But fortunately, they do not do that. So I would say these guys are mostly just training fodder for Lind. I believe we double this guy. We do just enough to double. Okay. Do we even need to double him though? I mean, like 24 damage minus... Okay, no, we don't. That's overkill. Should have equipped her with Nosferatu. You know, you're right. Honestly, I could have done that, but it's not a big deal. Is viable in any final game that has a 3 in the number of a game it is? You mean in 3 houses? Is Nosferatu really viable in 3 houses? That is the biggest meme I've ever heard. 3 houses Nosferatu, okay. I could go and... That's a little risky, isn't it? I joined the Discord. I don't know why you're having issues with it, because... That is a permanent link. I'm not sure... I'm not sure why you're having issues with it. I literally posted the link the other day, and I made sure it was permanent, so I'm not... I don't understand why this always happens with people. It's like, I made sure it's permanent. No, I can't open it. Well, I don't know what to tell you. It's supposed to be permanent, so... Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you meant any... Okay, never mind. I understand what you're saying. It's an awakening joke. Okay, yeah, I get it. You know what? Why not give Warren a level? Why not? Why not give Warren a level? I think that'd be a nice idea. Like, yeah, I don't plan on using him long term, but why the heck not? Let's see what he gets. Just out of curiosity's sake, what is he gonna get? Alright, what's he gonna get? Strength, luck, okay. Strength and luck, alright. I mean, he does need luck. He's got 1 luck to start with. Alright. I'll take it. Do want to make sure she's healed up so she doesn't just die. We could also just pull with, you know what? I don't feel like waiting. Let's go pull like a couple of them. The Dawn Lithium project. I don't really know what it is. I know that he has some sort of project. I don't know what it is though. Let me take a look. Yeah, we're gonna put him here, and we're just gonna kind of pull out the enemies a bit. Not all of them, not all of them, but we're gonna pull out some of them. Has a 50% strength and skill growth and 10% speed growth. Well, that kind of sucks. I guess 50% skill is, it means he's gonna hit things, but 10% speed, the guy's never doubling. What is his current speed? Maybe his base speed makes up for it? I doubt it. 6 speed is okay, but like, you're not winning any prizes with 10% speed growth on that. How did Aaron and Ryan die? Because I was trying to rush Aaron to deal with the Wyvern, but I forgot that ended up pulling the boss, which had a Rider's Bane, so yeah, you can imagine what happened to him. There's 2 FE4 generations. You know, I actually do like that idea, because I thought that an FE6-7 remake would actually do that. So, that is a cool idea, but, like, is it actually gonna make any, you know, like, I would love to see that actually get finished. I would like to play a hack like that. That sounds really cool. But, I mean, a lot of projects just never get finished. Okay. We will park you on the fort. He wants to put Pawnbreaker and Pursuit in the game? Okay, why does he want to put the Pawnbroker in the game? Why not have Trading instead? Also, yeah, Pursuit is stupid. Like, why would you want those 2 mechanics in the game? Make all the maps big FE4 stuff. If anything, you should be taking some ideas from Thracia. As much as I was complaining about some of the things, Thracia, some of its mechanics are actually pretty fun. Like having like a thief staff, that's really fun. A thief staff is just funny. It's like, oh, what? I could get your killing edge now. I like stuff like that. Stuff like frickin' you can't trade weapons is just stupid. Died like a man was his desire. I mean, he was gonna die of cancer anyway, you know. He was gonna die of cancer anyway. Okay, no. Okay, you've lost me. He wants to add infinite. Okay, no. This man is lost. That man is lost. I'm not sure what else to say. That man is lost. Why doesn't he put in capture in FE6? That could actually be kind of fun. Actually, with how bad the hit rates are in FE6, that might not work that well. Nah, fatigue is dumb. The heck? Wait, why is that guy move? Oh, never mind. I was like, wait, what? Why is the enemy doing this? Lika, what a joke to think that someone so cowardly could organize such an ambitious coup all on his own. What pretty little words did Harden whisper in your ear to make this happen? Prince Michaelis? But how? You're supposed to be dead. Dead? I assure you, rumors of my death were greatly exaggerated. But of course, fools like you took them as gospel. Whatever news served you best is all that's worth listening to, eh? But enough about you. I couldn't care less about your plans for Macedon now. It is no longer my home. All I ask is that you give Minerva to me. Then I'll leave you to sit in the mess you've made. But Princess Minerva is nearly dead. There is no saving her now. I'm sorry, did I ask? Let me rephrase that. I ordered you to bring my sister to me this instant. Otherwise, I can name at least one person who will die before she does. Very painfully. Alright, fine. Just put your lance away. Someone! Grab the princess! Bring her here! It's been a while, Minerva. You've certainly looked better. I wonder if you've ever imagined things would turn out this way. Maria is gone. Your men have all turned on you. Is this the ideal Macedon that you once dreamed of? That we once dreamed of? Michaelis, you... Why? Michaelis is hilarious. He doesn't really play much of a role in this game. Not really. Very briefly in FE3. He does more damage than I thought he would. But we'll be okay. Wait, he just 4-crit on me? Okay, why'd you miss? Come on. Typical frickin' 1RN, man. What? Huh? Huh? What? How is he in range of that? Frickin' wyverns, man. Trading FE4 would be bland. It works in FE4, but it only works in FE4. And even then, it's kind of janky. Like, I was for the idea of, like, FE7 going into, or, yeah, FE7 units passing down, you know, their growths and whatnot to FE6 characters. I like that concept. But making everything into FE4 is just a bad idea. Like, making it into just FE4, but, like, it's no longer... It's just FE4, but with FE6 units. FE6 and FE7 units at that point. And that's what I don't like. You better use Aura. Yeah. Well, we can also go shoot, of course. If you could repair weapons and items in FE6 like before. I don't understand why more Fire Emblem games don't allow you to repair weapons. I really don't. I don't understand why Fire Emblem just does not want to do that. Only FE4 and 3 Houses allow you to do that. You talked about it, it's just making FE4 but with an alleviant code of pain. Yeah, and that's just... no, it's not really something that I would be interested in. Like, at first, like I said, the more you tell me about it, Camaro, the less I like this idea for a hack. Initially, I was like, you know what, this actually sounds kind of cool. And then you tell me that he's just FE4ing everything about it, and that's not really that good. It'd be nice if she doubled. Can our archers even reach where they need to go? Okay, yeah, they can. Not extremely well, but they can reach it. This could actually be kind of nasty, now that I think about it. Ah, we are not freaking killing that guy, are we? Okay, I made a mistake there. Your femaleness ruined the kingdom. Okay. 14 damage. Wish someone could actually do proper damage to this guy. Would be nice. Would be nice, not gonna lie. Yes. Yes. They are. And it's like the thing that okay, Mario, imagine this. You know how FE7 and FE8 are very juggernauty? It's like, oh, use this guy with a javelin or a hand axe. But now imagine that guy you can't field every map because this stupid mechanic decides that you don't have enough HP to do it. It's just like, I know communities are like, oh, that's great because it means you can't just... No, the problem is the game is still built all around you relying on those juggernauts, but it just says, no, you can't do it. It feels... I don't like throwing this around, but it feels like someone that Engay would come up with. We're gonna, like, you think about how Engay's like, oh, we want you to avoid max, but we're also gonna punish you for avoid maxing if you do it too much. I don't like that. I don't like, if you want me to do something, don't freaking make something... Don't make it counterintuitive. That's just stupid. Like, if you don't want me to avoid max, then just make it hard to avoid max. If you don't want me to juggernaut, just make it hard to juggernaut. Like, it's just stupid. Like, instead of giving me all incentives to do it, and then punishing me for it, for doing it a little bit too much, just don't make it easy to juggernaut. Like, if I'm gonna play a game that's not juggernauty, I would rather play Fates rather than Thracia, because Fates just makes it hard to juggernaut. It doesn't punish you for doing it. It just makes it really freaking hard to the point that you probably won't ever do it. Is base though? Well, when they're actually designed to make it hard to juggernaut. The problem is Thracia is not designed for that. In fact, it makes it super easy to juggernaut. Is Giga anti-juggernaut? Not really. Not really. Not really. And then it puts in the freaking stamina, the tedious thing afterwards. It doesn't work. Caps are 20, extremely easy to reach, and all enemies are low statted. I would rather there actually be strong enemies and just not have the stupid juggernaut BS in the game. Like, look at all the dumb systems you have to invent instead of just making enemies a little bit harder to deal with. Look at all the stuff you gotta do. All the weird new shenanigans you gotta introduce because you couldn't just go and balance enemies better. Like, come here, I was just playing Chapter 13 today, and I generally don't get the appeal of the game. Because all it is just reinforcement spam. That's all it is, it's just reinforcement spam. It's not fun at all. If you like reinforcement spam, I suppose then Thracia's a fun game, but... I for one, don't find map design that just involves reinforcement spam to be fun. It's just not... It's not enjoyable. I don't understand why people freaking praise this game so much. Is anti-juggernaut? You can kind of do it in Birthright and Rev. Some of stuff annoyed me. I need my stronger guys. I don't need to switch a good guy for marshmallows. Yeah, it's just... Well, I feel like if they made it... If it was a player phase game, I wouldn't mind the... I probably wouldn't mind the fatigue thing as much. I probably wouldn't mind it as much, because you don't juggernaut that heavily in player phase. It means that you can't over-rely on the guys that carry you, but when you're playing this heavily enemy phase game, it doesn't work, because the whole thing about enemy phase games is that you have like a juggernaut or two, but it's like, oh no, you can't do it too much, even though you kind of have to. I know some people will say like that's the difficulty of it, but that's just dumb. It's counterproductive. It doesn't make sense. To give him some ideas. Well, if he wants me to give him some ideas, I'm gonna say scrap the whole like trying to turn the game into FE4 thing. Like, I like the idea of the generations. I always thought that was a cool idea of doing that with FE7 and FE6, but like scrap the dumb like pawnbroker system and whatnot. That's stupid, and it's not gonna work in FE7 and FE6. It works in FE4 because FE4 is FE4. It's not gonna, like, you can't just, like, copy it and put it in everything. If there were things that you could probably take from FE4 and 5, take skills. Skills would actually work. If you want to take, like, FE4 Wrath, or I guess FE5 Wrath, That could work. That could be interesting. If you want to have, maybe like an early hammer, that would be an interesting idea. Having Kaga warp and rescue, that'd be great. I would say maybe some form of capture, or no, you know what? Don't put in capture. Have thieves that can just steal based on their. I don't know, because you can't level con in FE7 and FE6. But I do like the idea. I've always liked the idea of a thief being able to steal weapons. He's going to rework it thoroughly. I mean, I still don't know if it's going to work though. Let's see. Just 17 damage. Okay. I just need to make sure that Militia does not get hit. Because I think she just gets one shot. She does, unfortunately. Does he double any of us? He's got 2 attack speed. No, he doesn't. Let's make Brigands able to capture. Hello, new person. Make Brigands able to capture, but that's mostly an enemy phase. That's mostly an enemy thing, though. You don't get any playable Brigands, except for Gonzalez. Unless you make playable Brigands. Are we okay? I think we're okay. As long as we're not pulling any other wyverns. I do like the personalized skills and stuff. It sounds like a really fun idea. Personal skills is a great idea. Only Mang's team can save it. Oh, you're Ithildup. Okay, that makes sense. I was going to say, are you? Because I was like, you might be. I'm not sure though. Okay. Yeah, I think it could be. Let's see here. But yeah, I mean, just from what I'm hearing, I don't really like the direction of it. Let's see. Yeah, I would definitely say scrap fatigue. Fatigue is such a stupid mechanic. So basically normal skills, but they can be passed down. Yeah, but that is a cool idea. I do like that. Because that means certain builds, you know, you have... It gives more replayability, and I do like that idea. I like... That is a good concept. That is something that I think FE4 did really well. Can't be worse than Project Ember. Yeah, I mean, I think he's much better at the games than the Project Ember team was at FE6. No, it's not. You just gooned anything that Kaga comes up with, even if it's a retarded mechanic. Please don't tell me he's trying to make staves also have accuracy. I swear if he does that. Like I said, the reason why Shadow Dragon Fates is base is because it says, okay, here's a few good Kaga ideas, let's put them in the game. The dumb ones don't make the cut. The problem is that Dawnlight looks like he's just taking like all these mechanics from FE4 and 5, regardless of whether they're good or not, and just putting them in because, oh, they're from FE4 and FE5. That's just a cab, I think. Yeah, it's a cab. The way to do this is just to put her on a fort. Who would make staves have hit rate? Well, Kaga did. Kaga decided that. No, he doesn't. He doesn't get it. Okay, Camaro, do me a favor. Is there any Kaga idea that he's ever come up with that you thought, you know, that wasn't really a good idea? Because I don't believe you if you say, no, there's never been a mechanic. I don't buy it. then you have no opinions of your own. You just do whatever Kaga says. If there's never been some sort of idea he's had, they're just like, you know what, that was not really a good idea. Well, staves can miss in Thracia. If your staff user has less than 10 magic, or not 10 magic, less than 10 skill, they can just miss. Most of Gaiden? Well, yeah, I mean, most of Gaiden he wasn't cooking in, but stuff in Gaiden mostly. Well, from what I understand, it's mostly just the maps, like the map design of Gaiden that he wasn't cooking in. Yeah, that is a bad idea. That is not one of the better ideas he's had. We need to be careful with Warren because that guy could shoot us. What is your HP? It's 29, so I don't think we kill him. 35 when it's okay, yeah. Forget bows having infinite range. That was kind of weird, but from what I understand, the way that bows are balanced is they're not really that good. It's just they have a lot of range. I am surprised you knew about fatigue, but not staves missing, because you can miss your staves, like, immediately, whereas fatigue takes a while before it becomes an issue. Get over here. Yeah, let's try to give Linda level. She hasn't gotten much EXP lately. Hasn't gotten any kills, actually. Let's see. Thunder should kill, I think. I believe it does, yeah, because he doesn't have any res. Nice. Was that a crit? It might have been a crit. What would be the point of fatigue? To be annoying? That's the point of fatigue, is to be annoying. No, what it's supposed to do is prevent you from juggernauting by tiring your unit out. So, like, if they fight too much, they will get more fatigue than their HP. If their fatigue is more than their maximum HP, then they have to be benched for that map. For the next map. It incentivizes rotating your units you use, so anti-favoritism, in a game where you have to aggressively enemy phase. Like, I could see it working in FE6. I will say this, even though I don't like the mechanic, I could see it working more in FE6 since it's not very enemy phase. Like, for example, in the early game, there could be a chapter where your Marcus is very fatigued, so you just cannot field him for that map. Which could up the difficulty a little bit, but not to the point it's ridiculous. Versus team diversity and an ample selection of used units. Yeah, but in a very enemy-phase game, that's just a stupid idea, because, like, not everyone will be able to juggernaut. Like, you're not gonna have Lin enemy phase a horde of cavaliers. You just aren't. There's a lot of units in FE7 you're just not gonna be using against, like, all these, like, these fodder cavs. Like, a good chunk of the units available just are not, like, they can't do that. You can interface with anyone because of the low stats. They also have to, well, no, not really, because you have to actually have, like, good 1-2 range, which not everyone has. I had to field Roy anyway. Well, I mean, he's a lord, but my point being is just, like, if you, like I said, in FE6, you're not any-phasing that aggressively, so fatigue actually, I feel like, would serve more of a purpose. And that it's just like, oh, you can't use this guy here. It'd be Wolt. Well, yeah, I guess Wolt's not gonna be any-phasing much. Okay, yeah, Lin, yeah, you have to use... Okay, I see what you're saying. I don't know what I was saying. But, like, there's a... Okay, how about Guy in FE7? Like, he's not gonna be enemy facing everything because he's locked to one range and he's a sword user. Is there really a lot of 1-2 range enemy squads? I wouldn't say enemy squads, but, like, for example, the map that I just played, there's a bunch of bow units for some reason. I don't frickin' know why there needs to be so... Just, like, a bunch of bow cav spam and... bow armor. It's like, why do we need all this? Why is this necessary? The units need their own separate fatigue meter? Explain what you mean by that. What do you mean? Because I think every unit has its own fatigue. And the problem is it hurts your healers way more than anything. Which kind of sucks because staves are actually really good in Thracia, so not being able to field your staff user who has the proper staff rank is just really annoying. You think if you chose mandatory... I don't like the prologue. I don't think anyone likes the mandatory prologue. That alone makes FE3 a bit better, just because it doesn't have the prologue. It's depending on their HP. Yeah, which means that the ones that have worse growths are... especially in HP, are going to be hit hard the most. And again, in FE6, it's not going to be a huge problem because everyone has like a bajillion HP, except for your healers. But I guess that's true. It does give you a lot of staff users, but the thing is, they don't all have the same staff rank. Like, you're stuck for a while with Safi being your only actually like good staff rank user. That's a problem. Because if I need to use Warp on a specific map, she's the only one that can do that. And that's what I don't like. I don't like that. I would be fine with scrolls. Yeah, scrolls is a nice idea. Isn't one of my favorites, but he's not bad. Yeah, I do think scrolls are fun. How do you balance this game? I have no idea how you would do that. Yeah, I don't know. Sloof? The frick is Sloof? Who's Sloof? I don't know who that is. I think you made that character up. Are you Ness now? You're making up characters? Do you just make up characters now? Yeah, scrolls or I guess in this game the shards, they're a fun idea. Altering your guys' growths is a cool idea. Just Sloof, man. I don't know what he's talking about. Does anyone know what he's talking about? Yeah, adding things like scrolls would be fun. Taken from the series? Yeah, they are. I believe so. I just like the idea in general. It's a fun idea, being able to alter your guys' growth rates. Because that also adds replayability. I do like that. Wait a couple chapters. Oh yeah, I know. I know. And they also give crit avoid. Okay, I need to pay more attention to Paula. Because I haven't really been paying much attention to her. I do not like the fact that these guys can crit me. I don't like that. Can you actually hit things? Jeez! This guy just sits there and frickin' misses like an idiot. Finally, he actually hits things. One less hit than these idiots, and for some reason I just can't hit them at all. Decide now. Decide what? Decide what? What am I deciding? It doesn't really tell me much, Camaro. I don't know what any of this means. She got strength? Luck. Okay, that's not the greatest level in the world, but sure, I'll take it. I mean, hey, she does have a good strength to it from what I remember. Miranda, I like how he censored out Miranda for some reason. Why did he censor out Miranda? What is this? What does he mean? What did he mean by this? Do you do enough damage? I don't think you do. Chooses staves. He's a Chad no more, I guess. He's a Chad no more, yeah. What did Commander mean by this? Man, we really do need another archer, don't we? I mean, I think Doga could do some damage, but let's see, 18 minus what? Yeah, that's not enough, is it? It's kind of annoying how this works, isn't it? Ironically, Aaron probably would actually do enough damage to help us out here, but we don't have him. And I don't think Aura does enough. Yeah, 22 damage is not enough, I'm afraid. Units are still to be in it. Yeah, I've been caught ranting, that's the thing. I have a bad tendency to rant. Like, why do they give these guys 13 defense, man? Why on earth do they get 13 defense? Whose bright idea was to give them 13 defense? Okay, at least he hit. Since he hit, I think now Lind can kill. No, they're not false. All right, Lind, you know the drill. Watch her miss. I swear she misses. I'm quitting. Fortunately, she did not miss. All right, Lind level. I bet you she's not gonna get magic. Strengths. Oh, she did get. Oh, all right. Alright, I will take that. 3 magic, let's go! Let's go. That is what we like to see. That is what we like to see. I do want to give Doga a level, but it's a little risky because he faces crit. Doga is a good contender for this, for the shards. He would be a good contender for that. Nice. Strength, weapon level, and HP. Okay. Like I said, we're gonna be stuck with Warden for a bit because, well, Ryan's dead, so we don't have any other choices for bow users. And we can go and heal up Doga, I suppose. Alright, how is Paula faring right now? Wait, what is she saying that's inconsistent? Is it because she likes Walt but not Ray or something like that? I mean, it's just, I don't think she likes them because they have green hair. I don't think that's the reason. Maybe she does, but Ray exists, so true. Okay, you know, I bet you this guy probably doesn't even kill Katria. I bet you he doesn't. He's got such poor, yeah, because it's just the aerospace. He has no strength on his own. So this is purely just the arrow itself. So that means it would do 18 damage, which is not going to kill her. What's wrong with Maki? I guess so, because he was asking what her opinion was on those units. The idea is post-Kaga era introduced for some reason. I guess it's because Kaga introduced a lot of those ideas. I don't know, I think Dual Strike isn't crap. I think Dual Strike's pretty good. Dual Strike and pair up. There's no more wyverns left, I think, right? Yeah, we're done with the wyverns. No, I don't care about you, Macedon. No one cares about you. Oh yeah, that's true. On Awakening, it's not very good. Okay, so I'm making my way over west. So we're gonna avoid these guys for a bit. I'm gonna see. I believe you can pull one. I swear you can pull one of these guys. Over here. Most, yes, they are triggered by the armory, but I think one of them isn't. Or maybe they are, I don't remember. Makes more sense than 99% of FE4 pairings, so true. I really don't think this Ballista's gonna be able to kill her, because looking at the stats, I don't see a way that would work. Alright, you go heal. You go over here. Let's see. Like, there's no ship wars of FE4. Nope, not at all. See, my favorite Chimera argument about sports is eugenics behind them is just definitely the point of sports in home. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what's intended. And you can control supports better than you can control the the FE4 style of it. What's ranks by chapters, gives negative bonuses, treats the relationships more organically. You know, I like the way Shadows of Luncha does it. You know what? Maybe we can agree on maybe like a common ground there, that, you know what, Shadows of Luncha is a good compromise. I would love to see more Shadows of Luncha style supports. I would love to see that. I would love it if Fortune's Weave... I don't think it will. I don't think it'll do supports like that. I would love to see it, though. I think it'd be great. Now, maybe some of the remakes, like, if they were to make more remakes, maybe they will do that. But I would love to see that. I like the idea that, like, you actually have a disadvantage if you get certain support. Like, it actually penalizes a certain stat. I think that's an interesting idea. Well, I mean, some games have Eugenics Maki, like Awakening and Fates, with the 2nd gen, and FE4 definitely has the Eugenics thing. You know, one of his favorite games. Oh yeah, when you get marked to the village, right? Okay. Alright, isn't it one of these villages say something kind of funny? No, not this one. It's not this one. Or maybe it's in the village, I don't know. It could be in the village, yeah. Which I was gonna go to anyway. I mean, I think in some cases, yeah, it makes sense to cut it off at B. Like if you don't have more to write a support on, then yeah, fair enough. But other times I think it's just them having like a cut budget or they're being lazy. An example of that would be like with Rodrigue in Three Hopes. Like, I feel like they should have given him more supports, but they just didn't. Now, yeah, I'm grateful they gave him supports, because what we do have is really good, but like, I don't know, man. Like, do we really need freaking... Do we really need Monica to have that many supports? Who has, like, no character at all? I don't actually know how many supports she has. I imagine she probably has about the same amount as Rodrigue, but it's like... Okay, there's freaking characters in Three Hopes that have way more supports than Rodrigue, and they have no character to them, and it's just like, okay, does this guy really need that many supports? And Shadows of Olympus type supports. You know Sarah is reducing Urkington's hit, crit, and crit avoid dodge and fit. Okay, that's great. Yeah, you don't want to support anyone with Sarah. Don't support anyone with Sarah. Sophie should die in every run. Too bad. She doesn't die in my runs. You can genuinely get these cabs to fuel up Palla's levels up to probably like, I don't know, wow. This guy is badly damaged and you still can't really do much damage to him. You know, why can't Thracia Blisses be like this? Why can't Thracia Blisses do that little damage? That'd be amazing. She should have died in your run, but she didn't. She didn't, and that's what's important. Skill? Oh, wow. Skill and HP. Okay. That's a little unfortunate. I mean, she has really good bases, sure. But she can certainly get screwed over. Okay, he's got to waddle over there, guys. He's waddling over there. He's in feeling by 500%. What is feeling? I don't know what that is. Pallywood. This was the highest selling game in the series until Awakening. That is kind of funny, but yeah, you are right. It is funny that it's the highest selling game. It's like, I'm not sure why it's the highest selling game in the series until that, but... let's... maybe not do that. I do hope I get another heal staff soon, because this isn't gonna last very long. This is not gonna last very long. Okay. Okay, what have we got here? I'm probably gonna heal him, because he does need to be healed. Yeah, it's Kaga stuff. He's not denying that, but he's saying that this is that supports are like a natural evolution of it, and it works better. It's the essential fighting game. I guess so. I guess it is. Yeah, she could fall off if her stats. Well, not really, because I mean her promotion gains I think are pretty alright. But yeah, she gets so many levels here just from fighting the cabs, which she pretty much will not die to unless you just like leave her unguarded or something. Because she's on the fort and they don't do enough damage to really mean anything. And she's just gonna go crit these guys, because that's what she does. That's what Paula does best, just critting people. Do you think that Doga isn't slow enough already? I mean, yeah, but like, the thing is, he's one of the few units that can actually use lances in a castle. Look at that. She gains so much EXP off this. It's crazy. I have seen instances where she gets like level 18 off this. Like, she'll get really high leveled from this. A silver axe. We get a silver axe. But because Kago is on crack while developing this game, as he is while developing any game, you can't actually use it. We get a silver axe, but it's pretty much just like, it's like selling a gem. That's all you can do with it, actually. Oh, this is the funny house. There was a traveling paladin who came by not long ago. He was wearing a mask for some reason, though. Ooh, I bet he's super handsome underneath all of it. Keeping it on, there's such an air of mystery, you know? Mystery of the emblem. That kind of and gentle exterior with a dark and brooding side hidden within. Will I ever see him again? The heart emoji. Alright, hope nobody got... I don't think anyone's gonna die. I mean, chapter 3 and 4 are not that hard. They are not very hard chapters. In panel de Pawn? What? I'm not sure what that is. How do events add replayability? Like, you're gonna get the same event every time. I don't understand. Are we getting like 10 EXP each? That's very true. That is very true, yeah. That is one thing I gotta give the older games credit for, is that they make EXP gains not that tiny. Just complaining for the sake of it. I think you're right. I think he's trying to find an excuse to justify like any Kaga mechanic as well. I don't know if there's any reason to go up further here. I don't think there is. Well, I mean, there is, because, Julian, but... Yeah, that's the problem, is getting Julian is such a headache. I think what we'll do is, we're gonna just go and repair the bridge, once you're healed up. The puzzle game to help it. Oh, okay, I haven't heard of it. Well, yeah, you don't on the first run, no, but in subsequent playthroughs, you're just gonna get all the vents. Like, I don't think it works as well as you think it does. Not to mention the game will pretty much never really give you an indication as to what events is his cock-a-pilled hills, yeah. Sort of like supports? No, don't say that. He's gonna be unhappy about that. Oh, are the reinforcements gone? No, I swear there's more. It's just like, I think they're like every other turn or something. There's no way they're done. No way they're done this early. The jingles in this game are flat out just using that one. I'm kind of curious to hear this. If we repair this bridge... Okay, we don't actually... Ah, that sucks. Actually, no, we do need to... Yeah, that is poor design, I don't know what to say. So, in order to get Mathis over here, you have to get Julian, who is way up here. Or not up here. He's way over here. Which only Marth can visit villages, so yeah, you get Marth way up there. So, we'll have to go and move Marth all the way around the map. So yeah, it does kind of suck, doesn't it? So I guess let's get going. Or maybe we are done with the reinforcements, huh? Maybe we are. Swore they went on for longer, but I guess not. Okay, there they are. I was about to say. I don't think he's ever gonna pay this to FE7 land. Also to bomb it. She got strength, skill. She does not like speed, apparently. She does not. This woman does not like speed. All I can say is she does not like it. Mario, please never say that again. I guess that is technically true. He did say that. But yeah, I guess the thing about Paula is she's the strength Pegasus. She is the strength Pegasus. So if you're like, oh, I don't like these weak little Pegasi that don't have any strength, well, she does have strength. So. Yeah, I don't know why Kaga decided to make this map this way. I really don't. Oh, the FE4 arena? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. So is Lip, the protagonist of the... Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I thought he just had a goofy name. I was like, who's... I don't even remember a guy named Lip, but yeah, maybe there was a guy named Lip and I just forgot. 20% speed growth. Yeah, I do recall her speed growth kind of sucking, actually. What is unusual for a Pegasus. Usually Pegasi do not have low speed growths. But, I mean, she has a really high speed base, which is sort of, I think the idea is like, oh, she has good speed base, but not a good speed growth, so it just kind of averages out. Yeah, so you gotta just kind of go all the way around and then back, which is just stupid. I don't understand why they decided to do that. I mean, I don't understand why they couldn't just have, I don't know, Julian appear in that village nearer to you. I don't know. I don't know why they decided to do that. Skill maximization. All she gets is, well, she doesn't have a skill issue. You can't accuse this woman of a skill issue. That's the one thing you cannot accuse her of. She doesn't have a skill issue. She may have a strength issue. She may have a speed issue, but does not have a skill issue. Got reskinned as a Yoshi game? Oh, okay. Maybe that's why I've never heard of it, because it never came out in America. But how can you be an adult and 7 years old, Belt? I don't understand how that works. How does that work? How can you be an adult and 7 years old? An adult or adult? Okay. Never promote Paula until she gets level 20. Oh, absolutely. This is definitely not a game I would say, like, oh, early promote. Well, what game do I say early promote? Well, okay. I'm considering it in Thracia because I just don't see much of an incentive to not, but FE3 you could definitely promote at level 20. That's the president very nicely. And 80% skill. Okay, I do think 80% skill growth is a bit overkill. Like, does she really need 80% skill growth? Like, does she really need it that badly? It's not like she's having that much of an issue eating things. Are insane? Not on Finn, they're not. Finn's promo games are like +2 and everything, and I'm just like, okay, that's kind of unimpressive. It's like an FE7 promotion game. Oh yeah, the sages I guess they do, but there's only like one in the game, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, defense would be nice on her. Paula will never miss, I guess it's true. She won't. Not that I thought that was really an issue that she had. She's a skillful lass. She does not have a skill issue. She is one of the women that do not have a skill issue. I think the idea is maybe you go down this way. I don't know, maybe you're intended to bring your army here, but like I never saw it that way. I don't know. Big sister gets it done. So true. Okay, +1 and none of the relevant stats. Would really like that 80% skill growth, Paula. He really would. He would. He'd also like to actually just hit things so we can get a frickin' level to begin with. Should we talk to Marth? No. Marth does not like to talk to green-haired women, I guess. I think we're done with the reinforcements. I don't think they're showing up anymore. To be fair, Chimera, I've never had a younger sister. So, I mean, I don't really know if I can say much in regards to that. I actually don't really know what to say because I can't say I have great experiences with either. I can't say I have great experiences with either. Since one I don't have, the other one's a... well... yeah. Long time no see, Prince Marth. Knew you were here in the area, but I'm glad you stopped by all the same. Julian, it seems you knew more about my whereabouts than I knew of yours. I knew you went to Macedon with Lena, but I didn't expect to see you in such dire times. How is Lena, might I ask? She is with you, isn't she? She's gone, Prince. That's why I'm here in the first place. I've been looking for her all day, but it's like she just vanished. Even if I keep searching, I'll never find her. But what else am I supposed to do? Julian, slow down. It's okay. Were you able to learn anything from your search so far? Yeah. The villagers mentioned they saw some cloaked guys poking around yesterday. Real dark robes. Look like bishops. It was right when Lena went missing. It's gotta be them. They must have taken her. Julian, slow down. It's okay. Were you able to learn anything from your search so far? Hi, Ness. Dark bishops, and I've heard tell that Princess Maria has gone missing recently as well. There can't be coincidence. I'll have to investigate this further as soon as we're able. You should come with us too. You can all look for Lena and Maria together. Prince, I appreciate it. Sorry for kind of freaking out. This whole business just has me on the edge, but we'll find him. Or at least I ain't gonna rest until we do. Let's get going. So yeah, we got Julian. He's a thief. I don't know. I mean, he's got good growth. So I might use him. Oh, hey, we got a men's staff. That's really good. Torn between light and dark. I don't think it's quite that, but middle sister still means you're younger, older than one of your siblings. I mean, I guess it's true. You technically are an older and a younger sister at the same time. I mean, so is mine, and it didn't turn out too well there. I'm not saying that you're like her, but I'm just saying you were both middle sisters. An elder sister would love the theatrics, a younger sister would be annoyed. With these promote in this game, I don't think they promote until FE4. I sure hope I'm not like your sister. You're not. You're not. No, I'm not gonna say that because it's a made-up word. Seven had the. Oh wait, didn't you already said that? Oh, you were just telling us. Wish I had my action emote. You thought that was funny? That's a weird thing to laugh at. This is getting recruited by the devil. The Lord will stay in between pure mystery. Well, I mean, I don't know since I don't know that many middle sisters, so I can't really say. Where? So what I'm going to do is, get my guys way back there, which sucks. Where's Marth? Where the heck does... Where's Marth? Oh, he's way over there. So yeah, Julian actually has pretty good growth, so I don't know, maybe I'll use him, I don't know. Maybe. You don't know, there are mystery in it and of itself. Well, it's a mystery because I just don't know many of them. If I knew more of them, I would probably be like, you know what, they usually end up like this. He's avoiding the question. Wait, who's a... Oh, Chimera's question, okay. You'll have to if you want. I mean, you don't. You just have to field him. You don't actually have to use him. You can tell the answer. I recognize my own kind. You're an only child, Belt? I guess it does make sense. I don't recall you ever mentioning any siblings. I must be a little bit... I mean, it's hard to imagine growing up as an only child, I guess because I wasn't an only child. Then again, for you, you're probably like, it must be weird having siblings. Must field him for 3 endgame maps. Do you need to field him for 3 endgame maps? All 3 though? Just mention babysitting your cousin sometimes. Couldn't imagine not having siblings. Yeah, it would be kind of weird. It'd be if you've grown up with them your entire life, then it is odd. I'm the youngest too. I'm the youngest. What the? What? Why does he spawn now? The heck? What? Who designed this? Well, I know who designed this, but it's like, why? Now we will send a cab after him, like 20 years later. All my cousins are childless millennials. All my siblings are childless millennials. I mean, I would say that that's a good thing if they mean much to you. That's a good thing. That's a healthy thing. Let's see. How much? How? 9 move. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is about as far as you go, buddy. Okay, I see. I see. Okay, so that's a bit of a different situation then. Most useful in the early game with his rapier. Yeah, because you can do pretty good damage to the calves. "24-year-old shouldn't be the youngest one." You mean me? I'm not 24, unless you're talking about yourself. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how exactly old you are. Means I don't have to share my orange juice. Does it have more vitamin C than all you make me the strongest? Belt realizing the real things. Wait, you're still 23? Okay, so so no wonder I was confused, because I don't even know what 24-year-old you're talking about. Point and laugh at the baby. I can say that to more people in chat than you can. The only people in chat I can't say that to are Mario and Rizu, but I don't think Rizu's here right now. Unfortunately, you don't like being younger than me or something? You don't like being the one that's on the receiving end? Okay. We didn't laugh at the elderly man streaming. You said literally yesterday I'm not old. So which one is it? Am I old or am I not old? If you don't know Belt or Guru King's exact ages either, I'm fairly certain they're younger than me. I am like 99% certain they're younger than me. You're old compared to me by what, like a year and a half? Well, yeah, I am older than you, this is true. Oh yeah, I'm 7, of course I'm younger than you. Well yeah, obviously. I've been past that for about 20 years now. Why do they send reinforcements so late? I don't understand. I mean, I could have had... You know what? Maybe I could just have Paula take care of them. I don't really care, man. I don't really care. They're not... Sure, I mean, I don't think Paula's gonna be doing much over here, so you know what? Fine. As old as the GBA? Forget how old it is. But I think I'm older than GBA, so I am older than you. I know how old Gruder King is, but it would be rude for me to disclose that. I think I know roughly how old he is. I don't know the exact age, though. Old as the 3DS? Dang, that's... I mean, I guess that makes sense, that you are by far the youngest one here. He doesn't want it forward, I guess. For Gerudo King? I think he's a little bit younger than that. Alright, go hit this guy. Wait, yeah. That is negative 17 plus 41. It's the most autistic way to write your age. I am as old as FE7. Belt already does not like you, just for saying that. Welcome to the Fossil Club. Can't believe you said that to me. Yeah, I called you autistic. Might be as old as FE6. Didn't it come out in 2003? I think it came out in 2003, so I think you're older than I, if anything. 6 months older than me, so November birthday. She has an October birthday, if I remember correctly. I think she has an October birthday. Fun fact, my sister is exactly 2 years older than FE4. Her birthday is the release date of FE4. It's 2002. Yeah, I thought it was 2002. It's 2002. Yeah, that's the point I'm making. Is winning? Oh, wait, how am I winning? I don't understand. By guessing correctly? You gonna mount Paula back to Pegasus? I don't really need to. We're just gonna kind of leave her there for the rest of the map. And I don't want to drain out the Silver Lance that much. So I'd really like the Iron Sword is a lot more expendable. Oh, you mean dismount, because she's already mounted. No, that's what I had read. You remember my birth month. Okay, yeah, I was like, I swear her birth month is October. I gotta put her on a fort because she's slowly growing? She's slowly losing health. Strength. Hey, she got speed. Let's go. And HP. Let's go. Very good level. It'll be nice to see her get some defense, but honestly, 9 defense is not bad. Should I be a Metroid fan? Okay, what do we got here? I think Julian can repair the bridge. I think he can, I could be wrong though. So we can finally progress this map, finally, after like 8,000 years. But when the same year Skyward Sword was released? Dang, okay, that puts it in perspective. Mind you, I was in middle school when that came out. I was a middle schooler when that came out. I mean, I guess the math does add up, but like, jeez, man. Jeez. Worst being Thracia? I think I was born in the same year Thracia came out. Power lost weight? Well, she didn't get con -1. That is crazy that one generation goes from FE3 to 13. That is crazy. This map takes a long time. There's a reason people don't like this map. There's a good reason people do not like this map. On primary? What are you, British now? I never heard an American call elementary school primary school. Sorry, I was... Sorry, yeah, you're right. Yeah, FE5 to 13, yeah. It's still crazy, though. You're playing FE3, yeah, FE3 brain right now. Psychological damage stream? I have no idea how you call that stuff. Alright, we could lower the bridge, yeah. He doesn't... okay, yeah. Let's do this. Alright. Ready for the bridge crossing, I guess. Grade school, yeah. First cycle? Okay, I've never heard that one before. Never heard first cycle. Kaga finally in the same generation as modern F. Yeah, it's such a weird thing. That is so weird. Elementary, middle, high, yeah. Alright, let's go. Okay. I don't really like how my Silver Lance equipped because I would rather save that, but okay. Nice dodge. Wow, she just one-shots with the Silver Lance. Okay. Nice. You see why Paula's good in this game? She can just trick and delete enemies. Does base get middle? Huh. Alright, we just want to pull these calves a bit. Have me as co-host? What if I don't want to play Tearing Saga, though? What if I don't want to do that? But what if I don't want to do that? Like, you can always see, I'm not really enjoying my experience with Kaga antics. What makes you think I want to play? What makes you think I'm going to be eager to play more Kaga? In the near future. Do these guys have armor slayer? I probably should have checked that, to be fair, but... Okay. You would make Ares very sad. Well, I'm sorry, but playing more Kaga stuff would make me very sad. I'm sorry about that, but what I play, I gather what I want to do first. I'm sorry, that's how it works. Should play FE9? I also wouldn't really enjoy that. Can someone here suggest a game that I actually do like? That would make everyone sad, Maki. Even Chimera wouldn't like that. Even Chimera would not like that. I know he's gonna say FE3 is Kaga. But it doesn't have the sort of weird, like, full unhinged crackhead Kaga ideas. Now, I wouldn't say it's like full blown insanity Kaga until he had like full control over things. I wouldn't say it gets really crazy until FE4 and FE5. What if I want FE9? Well, I'm not the FE9 guy, so I demand Garen Quest. You know what? That is something I would be a lot happy to play. Play gun or another rev run? We can make that second one work pretty easily, actually. It's having 3 games in one. Doesn't it have 2? I thought I had 2, not 3. Unless you count. Are you talking about BSFE, which I still don't know what the frick that is. I swear people keep telling me what it is and I just keep forgetting what it is. Why do you have crit on me? Don't do that. The Angel Ring? Oh yeah, I mean I haven't ever played Gaiden itself, but I do recall the rings are really busted. Let's use Mario's original draft, which includes a bunch of mid-units, and Barth with no supports. Oh hey, there's the Stooge. Lena, where are you? If only I could see your face again before I die. At least in this game he's not as stupid. I mean, he's still stupid, but like he's not as stupid because he doesn't go and attack Lena. Like he can't do that. He can't attack Lena. Is using my draft impossible? I don't know what your guys' drafts are. What's his move? It should be pretty good. 7 move. Okay, he can definitely recruit. Definitely recruit mathematics. And yes, that was intentional. Me calling him mathematics was intentional. Okay. You know what? It's been a while since we've given our Cav something to do. Could also give Catria something to do. Oh, okay, BSFE was in 12. Okay, that makes more sense. How do we do against this guy? I'm curious. 15 minus... We don't double, do we? Double stat games and speed gives you 20 speed and 10 movement. I didn't know it gave you movement. That's bonkers. That's bonkers, man. That is freaking bonkers. That is bonkers. Wait, what are we talking about? What has a downside from the original being voice acting? I don't know what we're talking about. Nice. Why is she blonde here? She's not blonde. Okay, Gordon. Is it time, Gordon? Is it time? Or maybe Gordon time. Okay. That is a dead Cav. Bro just got frickin' nuked. Just this one guy in particular just got nuked. We should be okay. This method makes Paula stupid, apparently. Wait, how? No, Lynn is the blonde one, not Paula. Oh, really? Huh, I didn't know that. Hey, knock it off, will ya? Lena's not here, and if she was, she'd be none too pleased throwing stuff at us. Why is he throwing crap at me? Did he quit trying to stab me and take a look around? You're fighting the Altean army. Oh, Juliet, it's you. Are you still intent on clinging to my sister? I've said before, and I'll say it again, I'll never hand my good little sister over to a nasty thief like you. Jeez. Will you get your head out of your own... Look, Lena and I aren't that close, alright? I just want to help however I can. Oh, really? That's great. I guess I must judge you then, Julian. You're more like the opposite of nasty. I'm telling you, wait, what? If you say so, not that I'd really want the compliment from you. Whatever. If you're worried about Lena, why don't you go help me out, look for her, yeah? Gladly, I didn't really want to join the rebel army anyway. This forced me to fight. Weird that it happened twice, huh? Alright then, little brother, let's go find our cute... Bro. Ugh, maybe I shouldn't have invited him along. Mathis has made him stupid. He really is stupid. Look, this isn't South Korea. No, dyeing your hair blonde. Oh, this is what's you getting Mathis. He's a pretty stupid guy, so he deserves a stupid voice. Stupid voice for W retard. W retard. Does he just one shot? If so, very based. Watch him miss. You can miss against Ballista. How the frick do you miss against him? I have no idea, but it happens like every freaking attack in Thracia. You decided to attack a Ballista battery. You actually missed. Oh hey, he's Boars maxing. He got speed. He's Boars maxing. Do you see that belt? He's Boars maxing. Oh, I'm kind of glad I'm out of range of that. Because that would do a fair bit of damage. Okay. Even Julie knew how creepy she is. Or he is. He isn't half bad in COD games, at least. Yeah, he's not a really likable character, though. But, I mean, that's intentional, obviously. I don't know if we really want to fight these guys. I mean, the weapons give a lot of EXP, but, like, this map's... it's overstayed its welcome. Alright, see ya, Ares. See ya, Ares. Vehicle names. That's a good question. Imagine a good few of them do. I guess so. I mean, you're not wrong. He does good damage. Cycle, I think he's funny. I don't know. I mean, he's kind of like an embarrassment. He's like an embarrassment, if anything. Let's see. So you're level 7. I definitely want to get some spheres on you. Namely the defense variant, so you can actually max out his defense, but... Chapter I viewed hard compared to that one in the woods you did. Really? This chapter isn't hard, it just takes a long time. Because of how tediously designed it is. This chapter is not hard, though. I haven't really struggled with it at all. It's honestly pretty easy. Oh yeah, I mean, like, I know he's written in that way. He's supposed to not be likable. Skill, luck, and HP. Okay, Elliewood. I didn't realize that Kaga had designed Elliewood, guys, but apparently he did. Apparently Kaga designed Elliewood. I don't know why, but he did. Not really sure why Kaga made Elliewood, but... You have 6 crit. I don't know how I feel about that. You'll need a heal, buddy. Laud is a biblical name, but unfortunately, he's pretty unholy. in his performance. Cordy Wood. Dorcas is a biblical name? It is? Well, I just made that name up, honestly. Doesn't sound like a biblical name. It doesn't sound like anything sort of name. It sounds goofy. What happened to Dorcas? Best staffer in FE1, Gentle Syl and Arcana and pivotal for FE3, older sister. The female naming Gazelle? Really? Does not sound like a feminine name. That I would not imagine someone being named Dorcas being a woman, but I guess it's just because the only place I've heard is in Fire Emblem, and it's this big buff guy with an axe. Really? Yeah, I didn't know this. Oh crap. Oh dear, man, that is a lot of damage. Okay, I don't like that. I do not like that. I do not like that at all. This is proof they're trans. Okay, we gotta be very careful, because that guy does like 20-something damage. He does 20 damage, that is scary. I spent the whole day bringing it up. That's funny. One-shotted my mind? We could put her in the forest. That wouldn't be a dumb idea, I don't think. We gotta do something about Catry, though. Catry is gonna frickin' die if we don't do it. If we don't heal her, she is toast. If we do not heal her, she is toast. She is good as toast. Gotta get you out of here too. You're gonna die if you're in range of that. That is true. Roy does mean king. What's his speed? Probably 0. She's French! Oh no, Lilina's French, guys. This is Jover. It's actually Jover. She's French. Yeah, I do not want you there. You are going to die if you stay there. So who does not die? If we're smart about this, we can actually make the Wyvern go and attack Lind. And Lind does actually survive. Not by much, but she does survive. And that's what's important. Should take down the video, you praise the French. Oh no, I praised the French in my Lilina video. It's over, guys. Explains like the PvP sucks. Let's try to get you a little bit closer to the rest of our guys so that if this guy thinks he's gonna be funny. Doesn't like everything. I guess he doesn't anymore. I think he used to, but not anymore, he doesn't. gonna put you near Marth and just give you the Nosferatu. I think that's the best thing to do. Surprisingly, she does take a hit. Because, I mean, the guy does, what, 20 damage? So. Cancel for liking the French, yeah, I guess so. Oh! Wait a sec. Oh, that's not good. Do you have a vulnerary that I can use? Okay, thank God. Jeez, yeah, no, that was really scary. I was like, oh crap, is she dead? The problem is I think he's gonna go in like some stupid tile I don't want him to. FE8, like, I don't think he really says much about FE8. I think that's projection right there. Yeah, I don't like this guy doing that. Not impassable. It's not really that good. It's really mid. Like really, really mid. Like painfully mid. Painfully mid. Does FE8 even exist? No, it doesn't. It's just boring. Yeah, it's just boring. It's just boring. That's all it is. I don't think it does. Yeah, it doesn't exist. Man, the steel bow's so good in this game. Like, I usually don't praise freaking steel bows, but in this game, they're good. Is it time for another Lin kill? I think it's time for another Lin kill, guys. I guess they give a lot of EXP, and that is nice, but... Good, mid, and bad. It's so boring that it makes you play bad. It is. It is. Yeah, I don't think I want to bait these guys. Even though they give good EXP, it's just like... I'm done with this map, man. I don't want to play it. I am done. I'm freaking done. I don't want to play this map. Do you have a javelin? Oh, but you have the Tauros. That is our first gem, actually. That is our first star shot. I'm gonna need someone to tell me what the Tauros does. I don't remember what it boosts. I don't remember all the different boosts and whatnot. I'm gonna go heal her. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. And you can do nothing. Maybe the video title, maybe. What would you make a video title? Should be defense and strength. That could be good on Mr. Mr. Doga. The good, the bad, and the painfully non-existent. Why do they make the bull balanced? I don't know. Honestly, I think it's a pretty weak cast of characters. One, they have really freaking weird names, like Cormag. And they actually have, in my opinion, one of the weaker casts because they're not in... most casts exist in 2 games. FE8's cast only exists in FE8. So they have less time to shine, and it's a shorter game, too. So, if anything, I would say FE8's cast is actually really weak. They have less time to shine, and fewer games to shine. Strength and defense is Gemini. So then what the frick does Tauros do? What does it do? The peak, the not so peak, and the where is the peak? Carlisle? I don't know what this is a reference to. Ah! Why did it have to be Altea of all things? Why do I talk so slowly? Dang it! But if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. She doubles this guy? Oh, dang. Dang. Alright, Lind. I'm not complaining. See what she's gonna get. Speed, weapon. Okay, nice. You know, where. Oh, right. It's a bit of a shame that Ares left, because Ares probably wouldn't know. I guess +5 to. The Tauros gives +5 to everything? That'd be really good on, Doga, if that's the case. Linda's busted. She's so I'm telling you. And mind you, she's pretty under-leveled right now. Well, she's not actually under-leveled compared to the rest of her army, but, like, this is the early game. Imagine what she's gonna be like later in the game, when she can just freaking solo hallways of enemies. Like, that's what we're looking at right here. You think she's good now? She's gonna be even better. She's gonna be even better later. The Great Knight spray in that game? What do you mean? I may try to pay a visit to the shop, and then just like immediately bolt off the map. If you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, go to the shop, and then just like immediately get out. Because I think you have to wait a turn for it to should I not like give Doga cancer? We could give Doga cancer. Oh man. So she get True Revenge on Garneth base? And that... Yeah, you know what? You know what? That's great. We should honorably give Doga cancer. We should give Doga cancer. Don't forget the IOT shield. Wait, where? How? How the frick do I get that? How do you get that? How do you get that? I completely forgot about that. How do you get that? The enemies don't have it. Well, this guy's got a Silver Lance, which would be nice to have, but... This guy's got a Night Crest. Wait, do you steal them off to these guys? Or does he just drop it? I mean, I could use a Night Crest, I suppose. Somewhere around the castle? Huh. Okay, well... in that case. Alright. Oh, there we go. Nice! Okay. So that's gonna go to, it's gonna go to Katria. She's... I mean, it could go to Paula, but Paula's not really on this side right now. Use, I don't know. I'll be taking that. Actually, kind of makes sense, because Michaelis is right there. So it kind of makes sense, if you think about it. Does this mean I can go and take a Night Crest? Because I would like to do that. Circumvent the weakness of flyers. I mean, that's kind of the whole point, is that it's supposed to be a nice item that can help you out. Yeah, thank you, Ness. Appreciate it. Okay, So, if I visit the shop, it pulls these guys, right? I think that's what it does. God save Nessington. But do I really want it? Like, are we in that tight of spot for Night Crests, though? Are we? I mean, I don't think I have any right now, but... I think there's another one. I could be wrong, though. Because the Night Crest is kind of tempting, because I know I'm using Doga, so I will want at least one. Means no Roddy promotion. Oh no! Oh yeah, that's horrible, man. No Roddy promotion. It's awful. I may buy another Steel Lance as well. And I might buy, like, 2 or 3 Javelins. Now we can grab an Iron Bow. Any swords? Maybe like 1 or 2. Lucas Puke. And Cecil is okay, I guess. Yeah. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't really want to do... Well, I mean, this isn't the worst thing in the world. I don't like them all going over there, though. Yeah, we might just want to seize. Because we're not getting over them. But yeah, that's just gonna kill people. I would have liked this, but like, well, I'm sure that's not the only Night Crest in the game. We'll live with it. We're just gonna get out of here. Shaken, how's the situation in the castle? Has Minerva been found? About that, although the enemy has fled, there seems to be no trace of the princess anywhere. What? But why? The enemy couldn't have enough time to retrieve her before making the... Actually, there was a lot of time! That took 2 hours! Surely we haven't been misled about where Minerva was being held. Perhaps we can bring it up with General Lang. It appears he's on his way here as we speak. No doubt to give us yet another asinine quest to travel halfway around the world. Superb job, Prince Mar. Just as I expected, of course. I truly appreciate all the hard work you've been putting in. You can leave the cleanup of Macedon to me and my men. I have yet another new mission for you. You'll be headed for... What is it this time, Lang? As I was saying, someone has broken into my keep, my own home. Truly, nowhere is safe these days. Most of my possessions were left untouched. All except 2. The Grustian royal children. The Nimrod who took them has fled to Home Beach in western Macedon. Since you're nearby, I order you to give chase. Find the culprit, execute him on the spot, and bring back the prisoners immediately. What? So the children are safe, what a relief. That's all I needed to hear. Lang, my soldiers and I have done our duty. We will no longer be taking orders from you. It's time we headed back home. We've been abroad for too long as is. What? You think to disobey me? I knew it! I suspected you were the mastermind behind this all along, you traitor! Mastermind? What are you talking about? The Tellus Fifth Ogma was the miscreant that blindsided my men and stole those brats. Last I recall, that Craven was under your command, so you must have ordered him to do it. It's the only possible explanation. Alas, Sir Ogma acted of his own accord. He hasn't been in my employ since the previous war, but this might as well have been my order. If I hadn't been such a coward, I would have saved those children right from the start. Sir Lorenz was a good man. I was a fool to fight by his side, to not fight by his side then, but I won't make the same mistake twice. You treasonous pig! When Emperor Hardin hears of this, he'll butcher you in an instant. Are you prepared for that, you little swine? I can still spare you this fate if you get down to your knees and beg. I'll do nothing of the sort. Once we assist Sir Ogma, I'll be headed straight for the palace to speak with the Emperor myself. Hardin and Nina will hear all the crimes you've committed. Your days of cruelty are numbered, Lang. Forgive me, Jagan, but I can be silent no longer. I must protect these children. It's what I must do, set right. You've no need to apologize, sire. You've endured much. Frankly, I've had as much of Lang's nonsense as I can stomach as well. Lang, you are unworthy of all but the lowest of titles, let alone that of general. You who dares to insult my liege, Prince of Altea. The prince may forgive such an honorless boor as yourself, but I will not. Come, draw your sword. I, Jagan, challenge you to a duel. Even this old fool past his prime is still leagues beyond your strength. What? Fools! Imbeciles! You've sealed your fate. No amount of forgiveness will save you now. Emperor Hardin will hear of this. Altea will be crushed in the blink of an eye. Mark my words. Ha! The only things that run faster than his mouth are his legs. He's already long gone. Jagan, call me impressed. I wasn't expecting such a display from you, least of all on my behalf. Don't let my age fool you. Though the body has withered, the spirit is fiery as ever. I'm not about to let myself be surpassed by younger men just yet. Especially not curs like Lang. Though I must admit, that was rather reckless of me. After all my preaching about patience, it was I who lost his composure. Regardless, what's our next move? Do you have a plan in mind? First things first, we should find Ogma and the children. If Lang isn't lying, then we should still be in Mastodon. I imagine he's looking for Wendell to deliver the children back to him. I'm still worried about Minerva, but without any leads, there's simply nothing we can do for her at the moment. We'll make for Wendell's home at once. Perhaps we can offer some guidance once the children are safe too. Understood, sire. I do wonder about Lang. I hope nothing comes of this. How can you not give him all the stabboos and everyone after this? Because he's a bad unit. That's how. Unable to reunite with Princess Minerva, Marth makes his way west in search of Ogma and the Grustian royal children. He hopes to visit Wendell, who had initially rescued the children from their captivity in Kadine and previously cared for them. However, the bishop currently lives in Holm Beach, an area controlled by the ruthless Macedonian Vikings. Hordes of these pirates separate Marth from the children, eager to get their hands on more live merchandise to sell. Will Marth be able to prevent the children from being captured for a third time? Had to go to Wendell's Grand Synagogue on a beach. Yeah, this map is also not too hard, but it is also a bit of a slog. Not as much as Chapter 3 by any means, but... we still can field everyone. Got that dog with him? Okay, that makes more sense. I wish I could buy more staves. That's something I could really use. Oh yeah, FE3 music is a banger, absolutely. Just their maps they aren't, sadly. I just wish their maps were bangers. You could use it in Iron Lance too, I think. Yeah, Book 1's music is a little weak, honestly. You know what? Roderick doesn't need it. Roderick is kind of a loser. Oh, music, weak of map design. Honestly true. Can use silvers now, right? Can she? I mean, not really a reason to give her a silver, since Paula is the one with the silvers. Look at that! Just her first chapter and she's already level 15. Isn't that crazy? I mean, she just started at level 9, so it's not like she starts at level 1, but... What Media's theme in Book 1? It sounds like something you should make a rap song out of. Should you, though? Should you? Should you really? Yulia, you bellow. Stay close and keep your hoods up. We're in Macedonian Viking territory now. I didn't want to come through here, but it's our only route to the bishop's house. Just keep a low profile. Mr. Ogma, I'm scared. Can't we turn around? I just want to go home. Quit crying, you bellow. You're a boy. Boys aren't supposed to cry. You should be fighting base. Look at your fire tome. Used to protect us. Mr. Wendell told me not to use it to fight. He said fighting is wrong. I don't want to hurt anybody. But what if I hit her? Same energy. Stop making excuses. Mr. Wendell's not here anymore. We're on our own. What else are we supposed to do? I can't be the strong one all the time. If you're not strong, then I don't know what to do. If Yulia, I'm sorry. I'll try to be strong. Just don't cry anymore. Shh, quiet. They'll spot us. Dang it, this is bad. Looks like we're gonna have to break through. You two, get behind me. Let's get use thunder. Imagine not being able to use thunder. He's he's a water type. He's crying. Yeah. Thinks he'll end up being Garnaftang. Okay. This guy's do 14 damage, okay. Then we might want to pull back a little bit. I should not be able to use Thunder Bowie Bros. We've lost. But am I wrong? Let's see, if I bite off more like a chew, then I will probably die. Favorite's just a funny name, Bertone. Why did Chosen Legend make us black? That's the real question to ask. Oh, there's something down here. I always forget there's something down here. Oh, we can just have Pala go kill this guy. Okay, sure, whatever. He's got an armor. He is an armor. Hey, give me that armor slayer, buddy. I killed a Viking and got to level 16. Strength, skills. Oh, nice! HP is an armor. I took the armor. Yeah, she's actually getting quite a bit of speed. Oh, she actually loses a lot of speed when she's dismounted. Because I remember her speed was like 12 or something, so there's no way she got to 18 speed naturally. wouldn't say they're black, they just look tan, if anything. Jill, older sister. You know what, let's have Julian go fight this guy, why not? Julian's good. He's got frickin' 12 attack speed, I think he'll be fine. Sacred Echoes, Leon is straight, Bowie is Aryan, Conrad doesn't exist. Sacred Echoes. They're more sacred. Straight echoes. Oh, did I not move them? Oh, that's bad. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, no! Oh, crap. I forget that I had to move them. Oh, that's not good. Oh, jeez. I didn't like that. Jeez, I hate when I do stuff like this where I'm just like, I don't remember to move someone. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm on chapter 4 and I forgot to move up. Are you kidding me? No. No, 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 no. You stay away. You stay. You. Are you kidding me, game? Why? And she's the only one that can use the rescue staff. She's the only one that can use the rescue staff. I don't know why Kaga thought it was a great idea to make them frickin'... Why did he decide to make it a PRF? That's so stupid. It is a forever crippled run, isn't it? All because I just forgot to move them. I hate when games do this. We're like, oh yeah, here's some guys on the other frickin' side of the map we're gonna give you. Don't forget to move them. Like, I am gonna forget to move them. What's PRF? It means it's like, it's just theirs. No one else can use it. Has been repeated. Wait, what did I do in... I think any healers can... No, not in this game, no. Since she died with it? What do you mean? Like, I can't use it. Yeah, for some reason it's exclusive to her in this game. I don't know why. I don't know why Kaga thought that was a great idea, but... Honestly, Yubella's probably also dead, because I can't... I already screwed up this first turn. I won't fault you for her dying. Forgetting they exist is the same problem I have in FE4 Chapter 1. Idea and Do are easy to forget when the ending turn. Yeah, but I don't think they're like in immediate danger in that case. I hate when they do this, because... I also hate when Barth, OJ, and Wendy join, because they're like right And just in a side of the map you don't want them to be on. What's a new staff? Yeah, but like... You want to reset? It's an Ironman. I can't reset. Like, yeah, I would love to have another chance at this, but like, that'd mean going through chapter 3 again, and I don't feel like doing that. This one is dead. Okay, it's not dead. Like, it's not in good shape, no, but like, it's not dead. You're not getting Caster either? Wait, why am I not getting Caster? Where do you even get Caster? I can't remember where the frick you get Caster. My name is Sirius. I am merely a traveler passing through. You are the same, no? Oh, yeah, sorry about that. I'm a little on edge is all. It's understandable. You have those 2 children with you after all. And what's it to you? You better not be trying anything funny or else. Well, okay, but just tell me how I get Caster. Like, believe me, I know how good he is. Only Marth can visit Caster's house. Yeah, but I don't remember where that is. I imagine it will be difficult for you to make your escape while also keeping watch over them. I heard that the Altean army is approaching from the south. Make your way towards them. I'll deal with those rogues from here. The Altean army, so Prince Marth is here, good. Appreciate it, but what do you have to gain from helping us? We're strangers to you. I want to see those children safe, that is all. Here's that one child you mean serious. You let one of them die. True. Zeke? Yes, Zeke. We both make it out of this. I hope we'll meet again. I still have some unfinished business, and I won't mind the help. My sword's got a date with that Nimrod laying back in rust. It's the only way I can avenge my fallen comrade. Since you care about these kids so much, maybe the name Lorenz rings a bell? If you give me a hand, then Lang won't stand a chance. Think it over, alright? I'll consider it, but such prospects will only come to pass if you manage to survive this current ordeal. Now go, hurry! Okay. So we got a bit of a problem here. I think what you're supposed to do is block the bridge, but I kind of derped that one up, so I can't really do that. Alright. We could still lose someone here. That's the problem. So yeah, Sirius is pretty much the new Aaron. He's Aaron if Aaron actually had growths. And he's also a paladin, so, you know. If this is where Caster is, then I can probably still get him. No Yulia means no Caster. Why? Why do you keep saying that? Marth has to visit the village, not frickin' Yulia. Like, I don't understand what you're trying to say, Ness. I don't get it. So, any paladin. Well, yeah, but he's pretty good for a paladin, though. Does this guy attack Ubello? I hope not. Because he might just kill him, flat up. He might. I don't know. I mean, I don't. That's the thing. I don't, but... I mean, what else is he gonna do? Yeah, like, who can... Like... Like, I need that turn. Like, I've lost Yulia, I might as well go with Ubello as well, because Ubello sucks. He's just kind of useless. Only Lind has it. What are you talking about? Oh, Aura. I mean, hey, the thief could backfire, right? The thief could backfire. It could backfire. At least I think in some games it can't backfire. Well, the AI can't backfire, which is stupid. I don't know why some of those games decide to do that. Not everything. Yet again, Kaga being stupid and not letting me have fun. It's one of those games. Why? Oh, the player can go kill themselves, but not the enemy. Like, how is that fun? The player doesn't get to have fun, only the enemy does. That is not the word I'd use for that, Camaro. I'd call it crap. Cutting Gale. That is Shaver. 17 minus 4. That is a kill. That is a kill. Nah. In fact... Bro is getting timed out for just not speaking facts right now. Shave the enemies. Yeah, go shave them. That'll teach them. Yeah, Shaver is funnier. Shaver is funny. What's Camaro delete his messages? I deleted his messages for being stupid. Four attack speed. Okay, what's this guy's attack speed? I bet you it's like 2 or something. Oh, it's not. Why? Because he just was not cooking. He just was not cooking there. He just was not cooking. I'm sorry. He just wasn't. He felt like it. Yeah, he just was not cooking, man. Perhaps if he cooked with his takes a bit right now. He's wrong and fears the truth. Nah. Arc ranking of spells? I don't know what that would be. I have no idea. Just some weird brain rot term that 4chaners use. That's all it is. It's not even a real word. Giga? So like Giga Fire? I don't know. Instead of Arc Fire? Honestly, yeah, Arc is kind of weird. It's like Giga at least gets the message across it. He's movie and joke. I don't think that's what the slang is derived from, though. For some reason, I don't think that's what it's derived from. Dang, this guy just crits everything. Man, who needs a Lady Blade when you just got freaking Julian critting everything? Because, like, the way I see it, I'm sacrificing a bad unit for a good unit. Like, I would rather have Caster over Ubello. Doesn't even sound German, it sounds Italian or something. I would too, but you might lose both. How would I lose both? Like, you do realize that I'm not going to just leave that village undefended, right? It's just right now, I can't really do much about it on this turn. I just can't do much right now. Better than Ogma, at least in this game. I don't know about that. That's a bit of a bold take. That's a bit of a bold take. I understand that rescue utility is really good, but like, better than Ogma? I don't know about that. I don't know, man. That's kind of wild. Okay, they're just gonna go and attack Ogma. And unfortunately, they have pretty good freaking accuracy. Not good enough, I guess, which is nice. Dang, okay. Ogma lucky, man. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to... Oh, lovely. Really, game? I don't even think the freaking archer could reach me. Yeah, Ogma's pretty... not Ogma. Well, I mean, I think Ogma's good in this game, but Navarre is also really good in this game. Oh, that perfect accuracy. I like that. I like seeing that. Man, if I dodge the devil sword though, that'd be crazy. I don't think I will, but hey, that'd be cool if I did. Oh, come on. Oh, hey, you know what? If you're suiciding, I'm fine with this. Actually, that's 100. I don't care. Don't be stupidness. Don't freaking be stupid. Skill, speed, defense, HP, okay. It really is just the first turn you just gotta get right. If you don't get it right, then you're just in trouble. Nice. Good. Okay, cool. What? Huh? Just ran away. Alright. Bro is scared of Ubello's aura. He's scared of Ubello's aura. Ubello is too threatening, guys. He's too scary. We still got problems though, because well, actually, hold on. Okay, if we're in the forest, can't go on the mountain. Actually, we can go on the mountain. That might not be a bad idea, but then again, we can block these guys off better. Over a crybaby. Some kid who's about to die. He's like, no, I don't know about this one, man. I don't know about this. Wow, okay. Dead twin powers? I don't know. He's scared of killing the twins. If only I could rescue. Why does he not have a... Well, probably because his sister was gonna heal him, but... well, okay, if they don't want to attack him, then, let's see. You can hit him, okay. Okay, if the thief does not... He didn't want to murder a child, I'm like, serious? Okay, I don't know if he's just avoiding the village or what, but if he's just gonna run away, then... I could just go... I don't think we can outrun this guy, though. Can we? I think we just get killed no matter what. By this guy, anyway. We're gonna kill him, so it doesn't really matter that much. No, Chimera. I don't think that's what it was. Why don't we have rescue? No, I meant why don't we have healing? That's what I meant, is why don't we have healing? Because we do not have healing. You know, I think Ubello is probably dead regardless. Because, okay, look. Actually, maybe... Well, no. Because, look, if I kill this archer... I'm not guarding the house. And I'm not guarding the house, and this guy's gonna go and attack. Right? Yeah, because he could just go slip through here. Because if I go and attack here with, what's his face? If I attack with Sirius, then I kill this guy, but the thief could just slip past me. And I'm sure he's got enough move to actually get over there. There's no way we're killing him. I know that. Wait, hold on. Hold the wait, what? He's got 0 attack speed. And I do 6 damage. Okay, yeah, I see the problem here. If I attacked him last turn, then it may have worked, but the problem is here, it's not gonna work. I mean, I might as well try. Maybe we'll get a crit or something, I don't know. Maybe we'll get a crit, who knows? The stand slows him down, but it's not gonna slow the thief down, is the problem. Because this guy does enough to kill me. He does 12 damage. Why don't you block with Sirius instead? I mean, I could. But I wonder if I can actually avoid just losing any of my units here. Because I don't know what the thief is doing. I don't really understand what the thief is trying to do. Actually, he can't even reach the village, so you know what? Screw it. Let's just go and kill the archer. There's no reason not to. There's literally no reason not to. Like, I literally win both. Does the thief really reach? He doesn't. Which is glorious. Alright, we gotta kill this archer. Are we really gonna keep Ubello? The thief might be in heal AI? He might be? I mean, we know it exists in this game, because it kind of saved us last time, but... let's see. I'm trying to get, let's see. We're gonna want to dismount in the desert. Okay, so we got this bozo right here. What do we want to do? Catria kill, maybe? I don't know. Ness, I don't freaking care, okay? I don't freaking care, Ness. I'm sorry. I don't. I don't care, Ness. You know what I mean. Strength, speed, weapon level, HP. I don't know. Should we just time Ness out? I think we should time Ness out. He's just being annoying now. Any death? Yeah, I actually lost Yulia. Because I forgot to move my northern squad on the first turn. Though surprisingly, Ubello may actually live. I'm not sure how, but the Devil X Thief did not attack him. Now, he may do it this time, but his AI is being kind of weird. So, who knows? Which means I'm fairly certain there's at least like 1 or 2 other units where you want to rescue. So we just cannot do that. There's gonna be like 1 or 2 units later on that we're probably just not gonna be able to get. I know Arlen is one that I just probably won't be able to get. I think you could in theory, but like he's not likely to. Yeah, unfortunately we just don't get the rescue staff. It's really annoying, but... he takes 4 damage. That's not good. That's not good. We already got kind of lucky with his dodges. Jeez. It'd really be nice to have a physics staff. It'd be really nice, just saying. It'd be really nice. Okay, at least I can probably dodge this. I don't know if I'm dodging this. Okay, good. There we go. Okay, good. Now, I still don't know if Ogma survive in this, but it's gonna be a bit narrow. It'd be nice if they just let you at a vulnerary. Does you mean even... The frick? That guy can reach Ogma? Does... Okay, he dodged. We might make it out of this. How only you... Yeah, it is really stupid. It is really dumb. Only go to raid villages? Okay, well, that's convenient. Okay, so we get rid of most of the aggro squad. That's good. Honestly, we got kind of lucky there. We got really lucky. We dodged what we needed to dodge, and we, you know, like, we got everything we needed to do. Okay, yeah, he's just gonna run into the village. You know, maybe we should use Yumina, not Yumina, obviously we can't use a dead unit, but maybe we should use Ubello just because he freaking survived this. I don't know. Maybe. Let's go heal up. So I think that Thief's just trying to go raid the village, but like, we must use Little Man, maybe. Maybe we should, I don't know. The Thief's probably gonna give good EXP. Use Ubello to protect the village. We can just go kill this guy, and that protects the village. That's all we gotta do. Trans Ubello into Yumina? Yes, obviously. So yeah, we just killed this guy, and I think we get the Devil Sword. Yeah, we get the Devil Sword. Pretty decent EXP for him. So yeah, if we can kill this archer, then we're in pretty good shape. I think we might want to wait until we know that this guy's dead. So desperate for a female healer? I mean, I don't really care if it's male or female. I just need someone that can heal. I mean, I have a healer. That's just she's not nearby. Oh, strength, luck, not defense. I wish he got defense, but hey, I'll take strength. All right, Mr. Pogma, let's go. Nice. Love to see it. Skill, luck. Okay, Elliewood. Alright, Elliewood. Okay, maybe Ness was right about his leveling up being kind of weird. Alright, you can go dismount. They'll spawn some reinforcements here. They're not really scary. I don't care. Okay, don't take that out of context. Don't take that out of context, Mary. Be careful there. Don't take that out of context. Please do not take that out of context. That is... I do not give you permission to do that. Who's this? Mathematics? Do you recruit or kill Math? I recruited him. I mean, he's right here, so, you know. Just show up this map if Yulia dies and smack the bricks with the heal staff based. Are there any reinforcements? I mean, I know there can be reinforcements in this map, but I don't think they just spawn out of nothing. They come out of the forts. Nice. Okay. We're gonna move you, because you're really useful in the desert. Or, it's not really a desert, it's just freaking sand tiles. Wow. Wow, I love sand movement, guys. Wait, why does... Okay, never mind. That's because he was going in the grass. Yeah, we don't need those guys. And Paula is getting over here, so we can probably go swoop down and kill that guy next turn. If we need to. I don't know what he's carrying. He's not carrying anything that important. Now, we need to keep you out of combat, because you are in danger. So really the only one that's left standing with strong is really just Sirius. Sirius is pretty strong still, but the others are pretty beaten up. Keep running, I guess. Alright. Done with the shiny jokes. What today? Dang, still on day 9. Okay. You're on to day 9. Not still on day 9. That's kind of weird. Let's see what happens here. Okay, the thief just stopped moving? Alright. Kind of weird. Kind of weird, man, but alright. See what we can do. Yeah, thieves approach as Pegasus bait. Like, they just freaking destroy... Like, Pegs just destroy them. They double them, they pretty severely one-round them. In fact, with the Silverlands, I think they just one-round entirely. Just one shot. Should probably try to hug the grass a bit more. Well, I guess in the case of Lynn, she doesn't care too much. Yeah, she doesn't really care. Lynn does not really care. Lynn does not freaking care, man. She does not care. Viking arrived where? Oh, right there. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care. Oh, he's a quirky one. He's gonna have a hand axe. I'm a quirky pirate. I gotta have a hand axe. Look at me. I'm so cool. I have a hand axe. I'm not like all those losers with the iron axe. I got a hand axe. I'm cool. I did it, so it makes sense. I mean, I guess so. Well, it's more so that mages are just good in the desert. So the calves being forced to dismount in castles that makes them weaker, right? It does. So is there purpose in calves in general if their final fights are indoors, thus weakening your team? Well, I think it's that most of the maps are outdoors. And they tend to be pretty well balanced, but yeah, no, they definitely do take a hit in those maps. They don't have a ton of advantage, no, not really. So yeah, I would say using a lot of calves in this game would be a mistake. And I guess you want to go and limit yourself. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with using like a calf, maybe 2 calves, but do be fairly mindful that they are going to suck in the maps where you cannot have them mounted. They're not going to be helpless. I mean, they'll still be able to use like silver swords and stuff like that, but the problem is you're going to be burning through a lot of swords. If you got, if you get 1 non-armor foot lance units, yeah, like a soldier, like a halberdier or something, that would be nice. Or heck, if you had axes, like if you had any axe units, that is, I think, FE3's biggest issue. It has literally no axe usage at all. You don't get to use any axes whatsoever in FE3. Yeah, it would be nice to have axes. It would be. Would be nice. Not gonna lie, it would be nice. Not having lances as a prince? Oh, dang, this guy actually says something bad about Thracia. Speed, luck, defense. Yeah, he has pretty good growth, so he actually would be nice to train up. And unlike Cabs, he's a sword unit that does not get affected by being in a dungeon. So, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, you know what, maybe I should use Julian. No, actually, I completely forgot to point on DS Original. You get, well, no, Lot is an FE6. Barst. I think you mean Board, Barst, and Cord. Now, this map actually is not going to take very long. Like, once we get over there, it shouldn't take us too long to go and secure things. That's the thing about FE3, the maps are long, but they're not really hard, and there's not really that many enemies, usually. If you know what you're doing, you can pretty easily avoid a lot of enemies. So how far up can I go? Not really that far, okay. Interesting. Like, yeah, that is one thing that FE12 does have, is that you actually can use axe units. The problem is FE12 also adds a lot of weird things. Like, yeah, FE12 does make it so you don't have to do the stupid dismount thing. Dismounting is not a thing in FE12, which is nice. But, you also have to do a really janky prologue, so, you know. You kind of lose either way. Just pick your poison, I guess. It's kind of what it is. So what do you say, unskillful prologue and 4 self-inserts? Yeah, I guess that is something from FE7 they also reuse in FE12. Suppose that is something. A lot of inspiration from FE12. See, it doesn't feel like it. From what I remember of Project Ember, I just remember it just being a bow frickin' festival. That's all I remember it. Like, if you just frickin' bow max everything, then it probably wouldn't even be that hard, honestly. That's the weird thing about Project Ember. It feels like the way to optimize the game is literally to spam bows from 3 range. Bonus points with the longbow, because I think it has 4 range then. So you can just outrange like all these mages and stuff. You can just go shoot them and get free shots in. The 4 fangs were also the assassins. Oh, they were? I didn't realize that. I think FE12 would be a lot better if they just cut out the prologue. Because the maps are generally just like painful to play. They pretty much, for those of you who are just like, I don't know anything about FE12's prologue, pretty much imagine a map that is maybe about from here to here. This tiny little box right here. That is an FE12 prologue map. And then the enemy, there'll be like 3 enemies, and they will have absurd stats. And your guys are just like a level 1. And you have to somehow kill those guys. Or just not get obliterated by those other guys. Like, it's just stupid. Like, I don't understand how anyone enjoys that. Is literally Nino with Chris being even blander Jafar. I never saw it that way. In the Western Isles because of the stupid 2-3 range archers. But like I said, like, you can just as easily cheese things due to everyone having bows. Like, I think every armor gets bows. So, like, I think if you want to trade Barth or Boars or what, they all get bows. Upon promotion, I'm fairly certain they do. So, literally, you can just use all the armors to maximize bows. This is basically just the first chapter of Lin mode, but Bata is capped out and there's more than one of them. Yeah, that's one way to think about it. And you can, in theory, beat them, but, like, you have to play, like, perfect and have, like, perfect RNG. It's stupid. I don't know who came up with this. Because, and the thing is, you have to play the prologue. Like you said, it's forced prologue. Like, you think that Lin mode is bad? At least Lin mode is, like, you can clear it on autopilot. You're not doing that on FE12. Unless you're doing, like, an early, like, a really easy mode. Sounds annoying for a prologue. Oh, no, it's not a prologue map, Mario. It's like 8 prologue maps. Yeah. Like, you finally get through that first one. No, you gotta do more. Like, I generally don't understand why they didn't just do, like, a before... Like, not before Fates. Why didn't they just do something like a branching paths, like, branching Fates thing. Where they just say, okay, you beat it once, now you don't have to beat it ever again. Vale was Nino and Katarina again? I don't see it, personally. There's like 8, yeah, and they all freaking suck. Well, except for the first one where it's literally just a one-on-one duel. It is Inkling. Has 2 branch paths? Yeah, it does. I do wonder if anyone's made a patch for FE12 that literally just skips the prologue. I feel like I'd be willing to try that. Like, I would be like, you know what? That is my biggest gripe with FE12. If they could just cut out the stupid prologue, that or just make it optional. Make it something where I can say, yes, I want to play it. No, I do not want to play it. Just do that, and I'll be happy. That is one thing. See, that's the thing. If I streamed FE12, we might get to the actual main story today. Like, assuming I still started it on Saturday. That's how long the prologue is, and how janky it is. No wonder it nearly killed Fire Emblem. I don't know what they were thinking with that. Like, I don't know why they thought that, yes, people want to play a really overtuned prologue. Like, yeah, if you play FE12 on, like, normal or hard one, yeah, it's not too bad. Like, you'll make it to the prologue probably just fine. But like if you're like, oh, I wanna test myself on like hard 3 or something like that, yeah, you're not gonna have fun in the prologue, I promise you. Because it's not like what certain. You may look up like a guide or something like that, and you're like, oh, I can always just do this. That's not how it works. Like, I like tried and true things. I like things that's like, yeah, you're pretty safe doing this. Doesn't work in the prologue, I'm afraid. I don't want to advance on the enemy until we've healed our guys up, because we have not healed our guys up, and I don't feel too safe. I know FE3 doesn't have pretty high enemy quality, so we're probably fine. But I just don't like it. I don't feel too trustworthy of this. I think honestly the best way of playing this like mystery would be honestly if there's like a GBA. Like sort of like a Sacred Echoes, but for Mystery of the Emblem, because I think it really could use it. Because either you stuck with like slow, clunky SNES controls, or you have janky prologue. But like I feel like this game would really benefit from like rescue dropping and stuff like that. Yeah, you can skip them in FE11. And honestly, from what I remember of FE11's prologue maps, they're not even that bad. But of course, the crap ones, it's like hentai girls, but for Fire Emblem. Oh, we're gonna make this awful prologue you have to play. We're gonna make this actually pretty okay prologue. You don't have to play it though. I mean, yeah, Vale doesn't really feel like a mage, honestly. So yeah, you bellow. If you're not crying before, you're definitely crying now because your sister's dead. Only to the game forces you to deal with player hostility. Oh, that lasts longer than you expected. Which FE12 definitely has, unfortunately. It has prologue that lasts way longer than it has any lasting. If it was like one sucky map, I would be okay, you know what, I'll suck it up. But 8 maps, that's absurd. 8 maps is just ridiculous and unnecessary. Do you really remember using daggers? No. I don't think anyone uses it for daggers. Speed and HP. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. I swear Marisha actually has a pretty decent HP, not HP, decent magic growth. I could be wrong though. I know in the remake she has pretty good magic. I don't know about now. He doesn't even have his own Yeah, honestly, I think they should both have PRFs. They should both have PRFs, in my opinion. Like, why does he not get a PRF? Jew Mystery of the Emblem. Lang is black. Warren as was a transvestite all along, and every archer has 2-3 range. Okay, maybe I regret what I asked for. Maybe I'm regretting what I'm gonna ask for. Alright, let's get the best archer in the game. Or hunter, whatever the frick you want to call him. You know what we're talking about. Hmm? Oh, Caster, is that you? What brings you to Macedon? Ah, Prince Marth. Well, me mother's sick. He's Irish. Me mother is sick, you see? And I've nary a coin in my pockets to buy medicine for her. I tried to earn some gold and talus, but it wasn't enough. So I've come here in hopes I can earn some more. That's so, I'm sorry to hear. I hope your mother gets well soon, but I really must be going now. Well, it was nice seeing you. Please wait. Me poor mother's so sick, and well, you see, I just need the money, something fierce, so... What? Oh, I see. Here. I'm not carrying much on me right now, but hopefully this will suffice. Why did they make him Irish? I don't know. Oh, thank you, Prince Marth. Praise your kindness. And to think you'd even have such a poor fool like me. Castor, it's nothing really. You needed help, so I helped you. Hardly worthy of such praise. No, you're my savior, and and so humble as well. I'm honored to have you, and I'm honored to be in your debt, Prince Marth. Please take me with you. For this, I will lend you my life once more. So yeah, this is Castor. He's got a killer bow. And he's got base 10 strength and 8 speed. He's pretty freaking good. I think, honestly, if I remember correctly, Castor's only real problem is just that his luck kind of sucks. That's it. This guy's fantastic. Marth is pretty based for this. And he hires like, one of the best units in the game. So yeah, I know Nez isn't here anymore, but yeah, we got Castor no problem. And I don't think this guy will fall off. He's just really good. He has a free killer bow. Yeah, like as if this guy didn't have enough reasons for me to use him. He just has a freaking free killer bow. So we're in the medieval Europe time, so it doesn't worry about Castor being Irish. Yeah, it actually kind of makes sense. But he's like the only one here that has an accent for some reason. That's kind of weird. Doesn't even try to question it. Well, Marth is kind of gullible, you know. But yeah, we get Pogma, who's really good. Yeah, Pogma's fantastic. I didn't mean to visit. The original E-Beggar? I guess he is. It kind of is. When do we get our next heal? I'm a little worried because we don't have that many healing items. I think there is a shop in the next chapter. I could be wrong, though. If there's at least a shop, then we should be able to buy heal weapons. Heal staves. This isn't Rain Dawn. There aren't heal weapons. Okay, let's see here. Alright, let's stay out of the archer range, but... Do we want that? I don't know if we want that. 17 and 15, so that's 32 damage. We cannot afford to take that. If we were at full health, we probably could. So I'd do what? 17 minus 7. Actually, he would live that. Mark gives it to him out of his own pocket, not the army reserves, and Castor just joins on the spot. Jew could never, so true. All your parents brown and gay. Truly the GBA experience, I guess. You know, I don't trust that fort. I'm putting Catria back here because I don't trust that fort. You don't know when they're gonna throw some crap at you. This is what ROM hackers do. This is what ROM hackers do. This is true. Alright, I think it's time to go. I think we are ready to go. What have we got here? Oh, come on, man. You could have dodged. You could have dodged, Julian. Come on, man. Wait, does he have a hand axe or something? Oh no, he's gonna steal, okay. He lives. He does live. It's a little close, but wait. Oh, okay, that scared me for a second. I was like, wait, what? I was like, wait, can you hit him somehow? Why did America do that? Good question. I don't know. Can we set up a kill, or does he just frickin' kill? 19 minus 4. Okay, he's frickin' killing. That's not good. What's the thing of a Norwegian one? Fake tension. Fake tension. Well, the tension is fake. I don't know, man. I think Agma's pretty good. Man, Marth really needs some EXP. I'm gonna try to give him a few kills in a bit. Because he could use it. He could certainly use some kills. Okay, nice. So Julian can just get a kill. Always train a little. Yeah, I do need to do that. So the boss or Marth then? I don't know if we can kill the boss with Marth. That guy's pretty scary. He's a pretty scary guy. 24 damage is quite a bit. Always lord your train. I mean, I guess. These have pretty cool animations, not gonna lie. Okay. Spirit tracks represent. Okay, do we double this guy? I don't think we do. How far do these guys go? Not very. Nine attack speed? Dang. Alright. We could actually set up a kill for Cecil. Guile, he must be a family man. I like that. It is pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, FE3 has some banger tracks. FE3 has some absolute bangers. You talk to Marth? Wow, he doesn't have anything to say to Marth. Okay. I have nothing to say to you. I think I could reach Agma. It really is. It really is on another level, isn't it? What is your level? 6, okay. Not too bad. We're gonna give some of these guys to Marth so that Marth can actually get a level or 2. Because he's becoming an under-leveled guy, and that's not good. There's no reason for Marth to become underleveled. Like, he's pretty solid in this game. Let's just make this the best-selling Fire Emblem for 20 years, based. Yeah, I guess it's true, Inkling. I would love it if Marth got some defense. That would be huge if he did. That'd be huge. Because he's a little squishy. He's a little bit of a squishy man. So it'd be a good idea if he got some defense, you know. What's this guy's... 15 strength minus... Okay, you know what? Let's go chip him. Yeah, it's never worth it. It's never worth it. So chip him? Should have a negative support with Marth? That'd be funny. I don't like having this guy around me, man. Should have a negative support. I don't know why that's so funny, though. Dang. Alright. Marth just wanted to kill that guy in particular. Huge sports with you, Bell, and the girl you killed! Cry about it. Cry about it. Maybe she shouldn't be right in enemy range on frickin' turn 1. Well, capped level, not capped stats. If he had capped stats, he would not have died. This is a mystery of the emblem. Does it have a special secret? You know, I can't actually remember what the actual mystery is. I can't actually remember what it is. Definitely gonna cry about it. Yubello's gonna cry about it. So, does this mean that Camaro is Yubello? Dang, okay, Marth. Alright, Marth. You should move your units on turn 1. Maybe the game should not make me have a disjointed army on turn 1. Ever thought about that? Strength, speed. Okay, I mean, I would like defense. That's the main thing I want. But hey, I'm not gonna complain about strength and speed. I'm never gonna complain about Marth getting strength and speed. That's pretty solid. You know, Catra gets bonus supports from 2 characters, Marth and Minerva. Oh, they do exist in this game, don't they? The supports, I mean. The mystery is why this game's remake sucks so much. Why does it unlock doors? Yeah, I don't understand that. That's what I'd like to know. This game would be better if it actually explained why it unlocks doors. Let's see, yeah, Silver X-Man, we could probably get a kill. I mean, Lyn could probably delete him. Lyn with Thunder might chip him. Because he's got no res. So, Lyn can easily kill him. I'm gonna try to give it to Caster. What is this guy's defense? Bash down the doors with it, yeah. At least 3 squares. She gets literally plus 20 accuracy and avoid, and that's crazy. That's crazy, man. It's kind of fruity, man. Not gonna lie, that's kind of fruity. It's kind of fruity, not gonna lie. 18. So he could just crit the guy. What is your attack speed? It is 5. That's nice. Why are the fries not in the bag? Mario asking the real questions. Why are the fries not in the bag? I don't know, man. It's a good question though. Why are they not in the bag? Why aren't they in the bag? They should be in the bag, but they're not. They shuttered Guile on FE12. Viking or wait, oh, on the crap. Oh no, you better not. Okay, at least you don't do much damage, but still, I don't. This idiot, this freaking idiot. The one time I don't guard the 4, this moron spawns out of it. This freaking fruit of nature has to show up. Oh crap, why does he have a hand axe? What's with these idiots having like the most annoying freaking... Like bro, I'm not checking the freaking inventory. Just don't give these guys good equipment. Random mook guy doesn't deserve a hand axe. Alright, Cecilia level. She's not Cecilia because otherwise she'd just get like blank level ups. So the enemies won't be spawned, yeah, exactly. Let's take a look here. Mr. Killer Bow, let's go over here. Wait, mercy, spare me! No, that never works. Dang it, fine, I'll bash your head in. Well, the Harvest Julie situation, but I forgot what it was. See, 9 times 2. That would certainly kill him. But what about you? How much damage do you do? 13 minus, like, 8 or something? I don't know. Yeah, actually, that's a perfect kill. No one cared about what I said. Well, I mean, you just typed it like 5 seconds ago, so... Oh dang, that hit rate actually kinda sucks. But of course we get hit, because why not? Why not get hit? Why not get hit? Just freaking don't hit things, though. We have Lynn who can bail us out. I just need to know what has the best hit. Don't miss. Don't miss is all I can say. I mean, she does double, so odds of her missing twice are very, very low. Level 7. Oh, she got magic. Let's go. Hey, well, that's a good level. That was a good level. I'll remember this. Play the sad music for me because I'm an enemy boss. And for some reason, the game does that. This is another hideous FE bandit look. Yeah, I guess so. Why is her sprite blonde? I asked the same question earlier, Devin. I was like, well, why is she blonde? Why is she blonde? Alright, I think that's it. We win. Oh, hey. It's Sheeta. Martha, Thank goodness I found you. Cheetah, what are you doing all the way out here? Don't tell me, has something happened to Altea? Marth, Altea was invaded by the Imperial Army. Arcanea, Ra, and Aurelis all joined forces to ambush us. Our knights were completely wiped out, and now the castle's fallen. What? I left Kane in charge of defense, but I never imagined we'd be attacked by 3 armies at once. And now my home has fallen again. How could this happen? Why must this happen? Jagan, what in the world is going on? It seems my worst fears have indeed come to pass. Emperor Hardin must have listened to Lang's testimony and branded us traitors. Forgive me, sire. This is all my fault. If I had just kept my cool against Lang, then none of this would be happening. No, I refuse to believe it. Hardin would never do such a thing. And yet, how could he believe a man such as Lang? Does he truly wish to rebel against him? No, sire. I don't think he does. Something about this isn't adding up. Our altercation with Lang was just the other day, and yet Hardin managed to mobilize 3 separate armies so quickly? That'd be impossible, unless we've been set up from the start. The Grustian expedition, the rebellion in Macedon, they sent us on these missions to divide our strength and buy themselves time. And once poised to strike, all they needed was an excuse. That's what Lang was for. Hardin must have planned this all along. But that can't be right. So you're telling me Hardin attacked us for no reason, and then he set us all up for that? That's not the Hardin I know. Marth, regardless of what you believe about Hardin, you must consider the information we know for certain. Altea has fallen into the hands of Arcanea. Even worse, we were ambushed with no prior warning. To us knights, that is the most dishonorable tactic one could use, especially for Hardin. It's low. We have no choice but to fight back with our full strength. Altea cannot allow such a crime to go unpunished. Dang it, Hardin, why? Why would you do this? Have I truly angered you so? Sire. Princess Sheeta, what else can you tell us about the attack? Is Princess Ellis unharmed? Ellis, she gave herself up so that I could escape. I came straight here as soon as I mounted on my Pegasus. But I don't know what happened to everyone else. Abel and Est were still fighting when I last saw them. Okay, well, who cares? It's freaking Est. Like, if they go behead her, who cares? Martha, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't save anyone else. I knew I had to warn you, but I couldn't. But Sheeta, please don't cry. With everything going on, just having you safe in my arms is all I could ask for. And you've nothing to apologize for. I'm the one who should be sorry. It's because of me you had to endure such hardship. That's Prince Martha, you old man! I vowed to reclaim Altea, even if I have to fight Hardin to do it. I will take back our home. I gotta start playing this happy music right after all of that. After the tragedy of losing his kingdom and everything. So next map is Chapter 5, and I don't really like Chapter 5. It's not as tedious, but you have to go and take the star piece thing, and it's kind of weird because you gotta go chase a guy for it, and it's not. Actually, wait. With the IOT shield, it makes things a lot easier, I think. If I'm remembering correctly. Let me take a look at this map. I'm not gonna do it tonight, but we're gonna take a look at the map, and I think actually it's easier with the IOT shield. If you're the IOT shield, you can afford to be a little bit more careless. I mean, not extremely careless, but you can afford to be a little bit more so. So yeah, to give you an idea, like a preview for next stream, here's the problem. Okay. Unlike in the remake, George is just gonna move and attack if you get too close. Yeah, but I don't think he's really... He's right here, okay. So, I mean, it's pretty easy to avoid him, I would say. It is a pretty bad map. It is not fun. Oh, hey, we can get Ricardo. We do want to get Ricardo, I will say that. We do want Ricardo. We also want to kill this guy because he's got a Night Crest. I'm trying to remember, where is the... What are we trying to get? What are we trying to get? Can afford to be a little careless. Yeah, I don't know. Or is it over here? I can't remember. Either way, I think what you want to do is you want to kill thieves. Well, I mean, that seems kind of obvious. Kill thieves, obviously. But it's a little easier said than done than that. Because the problem is, these thieves will keep running until they get up to, here, where the wyverns are. And, those guys kill you pretty quickly. They will kill most any of your units pretty quickly, which is a problem. This map, okay, this map sucks because you have to deploy your guys just like perfectly, otherwise you just won't be able to catch up to this. Well, that's annoying. That's annoying. But pretty much the idea, I think, is you want to kill the thieves. Well, not Ricardo. You don't want to kill Ricardo. But yeah, I'll probably need to look that up for next time because it's a really, I don't know why it's programmed like this. They should not be that hard to catch because they have what 7 move, and I don't believe your flyers have much better move. They do have better move, but it's not by much. Yeah, 8 move. 8 move versus thieves. I mean, you probably do want to field all the flyers you can, but the problem is this would be a lot easier if you could just move around your deployment slots. Which you can't, unfortunately. Are we using Ricardo? Probably not, because Julian is kind of our guy. But I guess if Julian dies, then yeah, we're using Ricardo. But yeah, I don't like this map because of the kind of janky way you gotta go and protect the village. Which is pretty much just by killing the thieves. Taking them out of commission before they can go and ruin things for you. We get the hammer and staff since Selena's not in the game, that staff belongs to Marisha. Yeah. So then wait, maybe it's the hammer that okay, I thought you were supposed to get another star piece here, but I guess not. In either case though, it is kind of hard to work with. Okay, this guy drops one. Okay. He drops the Gemini. Because of the kill list. Good job picking a wife, Mars, yeah. But yeah, these guys are really bad. I mean, Sirius might be able to handle them, but like, I mean, Sirius is still gonna take a beating from them. That's the thing. Sirius is still gonna take a lot of damage. And even if he's a good unit, he's still gonna take a beating. Because he has 12 defense. That is not by any means enough to get, you know, to handle that. It's a pretty good shard. I forget what it gives. But yeah, ideally Sirius is probably your best bet to pull them, but even then, I mean, you can't be incredibly risky with him because he's only got 12 defense. He doesn't have that much defense. It's got probably the best defense in my army right now. Since he has higher defense than frickin' what's his face? Doga, but like he doesn't have the best defense ever. But yeah. Let me see, are there any memes? Doesn't look like it. Let's see, but, yeah, plus 30 strength, plus 20 defense, minus 10 weapon level. I mean, I'm not too worried about weapon level, but, yeah, defense is definitely something I would want. I'm probably gonna want to stack defense on Doga, at least until he gets out of like the still taking a decent amount of damage thing. I would want to stack defense and speed on him. I don't care as much about his strength. I mean, strength is nice, but it's not really what my focus is. But yeah, I would definitely want. I would definitely want defense and speed. Defense and speed. But yeah, this map, it's gonna be tough getting the hammer because the hammer is hard to get. I don't know why they made it so hard to get the hammer. Like they made it really freaking hard in FE3. I don't know why. Cancer Gemini Doga would go really hard. Yeah, probably would. Probably would. But anyway, that's probably gonna be it for tonight. His defensive speed. So Cancer Libra. So yeah, we are gonna give Doga Cancer. We gotta give Doga Cancer, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, tomorrow's gonna be more Phantom Hourglass. And Wednesday? Because today's Monday, right? Wednesday will be more of FE3. And I'll have to figure out something for this map, because this map frickin' sucks. This is gonna be the new meme, isn't it? Cancer Doga. It is the meme of this run. Cancer Doga. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.